Hello, everyone.
Apology. Oh.
Apparently Josh has an announcement. Go ahead, Josh.
Oh, I was apologizing for accidentally, if I did, change the stream key, which is why we are 2 minutes late.
2 minutes late, always. That's
well, my contribution was 2 minutes.
And then, of course, Adam's video was the other 10 minutes. And unfortunately, I deleted the military weeb that we used for him last week. So let's see what happens if I punch military weeb into Google. Get you something to look at.
I'll post it in our thing. See.
You guys at home, you can put whatever picture you want over Adam's thing because nothing's loading, so it doesn't matter.
As long as it's erotic.
Here, I'll tell you.
No, we're on Twitch. We're on Twitch. Can't do that.
No, it's for them.
Oh.
No, they have to imagine something erotic.
They can have the thumbnail. Adam, you will be representative of the entire stream. It's a big job. I'm counting on you.
I'll let you down, Pops.
I'll let you down.
Now, secondly, you guys may notice there is a 6th streamer tonight. Our friend Austin is in town. He left us years ago to join the Navy. Hopefully he will be coming back soon. But for now, he is in town on leave, and we had to get him on a stream. Now, some of you may be wondering...
Is he super famous? Because CAFCON only features super famous streamers on their streams.
Adam, are you eating your microphone, Doug?
No. I can't eat my microphone.
Oh.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you for letting us know.
Yes.
Some of you may be wondering, hey, CAFCON, how did you do that awesome green effect for Austin? Is the Patreon money paying off?
Oh, we're going to acknowledge it? I thought we were just going to blow by it.
Oh, I was just going to say we have absolutely no fucking idea what's going on.
My camera took the wheel.
He's at an undisclosed location.
A secret military mountain base.
I'm in a bunker right now.
Are you hanging
He's
out
actually in Mariana's Trench.
All right, now that everything has gone directly to hell, I guess at some point we can try getting a tabletop stream going. And of course, I closed the Roll20 because why not?
And you hate your microphone.
Cancel the stream. We're going home. All right. While I do this, who wants to recap what happened last session?
I volunteer, Adam.
Yes, Adam. Tell us what happened while you were missing.
We all watched King Thomas.
Well, Adam couldn't make it, and we had to cut the stream short because Tom passed out from blood loss. But the gist of it was our Scions were heading out to a forest outside the city, where it turns out this drug called Elysian honey is being made. And we're about to kick a Cyclops' ass. Because I threw a big fucking rock at his head.
Yep, good enough summary. So, before we get going, Anai, Von Morrison of WoW, and Yusuf, hello, every single one of you. You people are amazing.
Buenas noches.
Who the fuck is that guy who looks eerily like the scout from Team Fortress 2?
That's the super famous streamer Austin. Because CAFCON only features super famous streamers on their streams.
I'm so famous you've never heard of me before now.
There's like 3 people from our Discord that will get that joke. And that's why you should join our Discord. Anyway, yes, when we last left off, this strange, misshapen, robed figure who had painstakingly made his way down the mountain rose, revealing his full, terrifying proportions, and indeed he was a Cyclops, that Khan Kapoor had just thrown a rock at. As
really big rock.
A very big rock. As
Kingpin!
As the band of Scions readies and prepares for combat, the sound of squealing tires sounds down the road. Headlights illuminate the band and even the Cyclops. As it turns right before you, you see the car driven by Amy Fa. She sticks her head out the window and says, "He's actually pretty cool." And out steps George Kamizawa.
I can't believe that for a second. I don't think anything Adam does is pretty cool.
Some people like what he does.
Also,
That's an opinion, Tom?
also, to the audience, if you guys need any audio adjustments, please let me know, because we've entered some new things into the mix with Austin, and it tends to make things wacko.
Like my camera.
There you go.
He said
Austin,
he was super famous. He's actually Matt Mercer.
That's why he blocked out his face.
Austin, please
Yes.
do tell us about Jim Morris.
He was just another man working an office job, just another face in the crowd. But one fateful weekend, he got a phone call from a mysterious number. He identified himself as Billy Mays. He never heard of him before, but Billy saved Jim that day. Jim was living in a world, he hated his job, and he was sick of the corruption and all the people he was around, and Billy offered him a cleansing solution. And from that day, he has to go forth and spread the word of Billy. He has to clean the unclean.
The god of
final
mercantilism.
And what do you think Jim Morris looks like?
Like this.
Exactly like this.
Another face in the crowd.
All right, guys. So, since we have somebody completely new in the lineup, and I really don't remember what happened last time, I would like everyone to give me another initiative roll. Austin, for you, that is going to be your best combat skill plus your cunning. And I need to open my Onyx dice app.
What is combat?
So that would be like firearms, close combat.
Well, basically close combat with firearms.
You have close combat. And
I have 2
firearms.
points in it.
Yeah.
So you said the combat skill and what?
Cunning.
Which is a mental stat.
Ooh.
Do we have to roll a dice and add the number?
No, that's old school World of Darkness. You roll the whole pool. And give me successes.
Dope.
I mean, you're right, Yusuf. I can't disagree.
I got 2.
I thought I was your cute one, Yusuf. Just kidding.
Alright, so that's 2 for Austin. Who I
4
need
successes.
to write into the initiative line. So Austin, or Jim with a 2, Khan with a 4.
I also got 4.
I got 3.
4 for Randy, 3 for George. James Wesley Irving, how'd you do?
2.
Okay, so the way that Scion works is you don't necessarily roll initiative for yourself. Instead, you roll for slots. I roll for NPC slots, you guys roll for PC slots, and then you guys get to decide who gets what slot. Unfortunately, my big bad Cyclops that I spent time trying to stat up got 1 fucking success on a roll of 7.
And he already got hit with a big rock.
He already got hit with a big rock. So everybody goes before him. The question is who goes first.
I'll let the guy with the gun go first.
There are multiple guys with guns. This is New York City.
I'm letting James Wesley Irving, our Scion with a gun, go first, is what I vote for. Shoot him right in the eye hole.
I'm fine with
Just
it.
Robin Hood it. Just hit him right in the center of the cornea, and then another bullet, and split that bullet. And then tell him your name is no one.
Nobody.
Alright, everybody cool with that?
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Alright, James gets the first slot. Who gets the second slot?
Garbled mind.
Oh, glad you can make it for the first time. Basically, we're about to start combat with the Cyclops.
How's it going, Garbled Mind? Welcome.
Welcome to
If
the
nobody
shit.
else will suggest it, I will take the second slot.
All right. Khan gets the second slot. Who gets third?
I will take the third.
Randy Sensei with the third initiative slot. Who gets fourth?
Yes, I will.
Go George and then Jim for the cleanup.
Oh, no, three.
James Wesley Irving, you're up first as a very enraged-looking Cyclops begins to stride toward Khan Kapoor.
I recommend either going full-blown RoboCop or doing the Robin Hood thing I just said.
Or just blow them up.
Or just blow him up. That is a decent.
Use your stick of dynamite I know you always have in your back pocket.
Well, he keeps it tucked in his pants, and that's why people are always asking if that's a stick of dynamite or if he's just happy to see them. Turns out it's a stick of dynamite.
I will. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him in the eye.
Excellent. So that's gonna up the difficulty by 1, but go ahead and take the shot.
Spend your willpower.
Can I do that? How that works? I don't remember how willpower works in this.
It's momentum in this, isn't it?
Yeah, the momentum. Yeah. Do we still have momentum?
We have 2 momentum. I've been keeping track.
Spend your willpower.
I'm willing to give you a point of momentum for this.
For the dead eye draw.
Yeah.
Oh man, how's your bar?
Or the Spider-Man quick time where you're trying to align it.
Yeah. So let's say hypothetically I wanted to fan the hammer in this guy's eye.
We know it's possible. Yeah, a human can do that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the rules for multiple actions in this. I should actually have the combat chapter open here.
No, it's just one action.
As your theme song starts playing. Which song did you pick again?
Stand or may I stand on or wait, stand on what was it?
I don't remember. Yeah.
So
Wasn't it a bluesgrass hip hop song that you picked?
Oh yeah. Is that I'm gonna put you down?
Stand unshaken. There we go.
Bless you, Adam.
You.
We can't see Adam, but we sure as hell can hear him.
I don't remember what Gangsta Grass song I picked.
Gangsta grass. I forgot that that's a thing.
So if I remember correctly, multiple actions in this were you declare your actions, you roll the smallest of the 2 dice pools, and then you have to divide your successes amongst each attack. So I believe the way that would work is you roll your pool, and then however many successes, you get to decide how many attacks that represents.
Hell, I'm willing to give you both momentum for this.
Ooh, that's a tough call. Wait, what the hell's your momentum even do?
Plus 1 die to a roll, or you can spend it to fuel certain knacks or supernatural abilities.
Okay. Up to the team. I'm willing to go whole hog and shoot this guy in the face multiple times.
Fuck,
I'm
let's
also
do it.
willing to give you that 2 momentum, as I suggested it.
Adam.
He's not here,
You got
man.
muted.
Well, his vote is null and void then.
Yep. Everybody wants to give you momentum, then fucking go for it.
Alright. You don't have a thing for 11, so I'm just gonna do 10 and 1.
As Word Up by the Boss Hoss starts playing. Or I Go Hard by Gangsta Grass.
There is not a good place to put the chat once that bottom place is filled. But I will persevere.
Put it over your face.
That is exactly what I did.
I was gonna say, you could put it over Adam's character.
I don't think
He doesn't have a pick right now.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No, you're not.
But I just heard something about momentum.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Don't worry. Much like the government, your vote didn't matter.
Yusuf is also suggesting to put it over Adam's face.
Okay.
But I don't need tattoos.
Yeah, he still doesn't have a fucking thing. I might as well.
so a quick draw.
Adam is the chat now.
Shoot this guy in the head or in the eye. Sorry. And get 4
Same thing,
successes.
really.
So you got 4 successes?
Yes.
All right, you need to figure out how much of how many attacks is that?
9.
I mean, I can't make it 6, and then to shoot him in the eye was another difficulty, right?
Yes, for a call shot.
So was it? So I needed 2 base.
Well, technically you would need to beat his defenses, but before I can roll for defense, I need to know how many attacks you're making.
I mean, might as well just make the 1.
All right. Hang on, let me get my trusty black square here out of our thumbnail folder. God damn it, Adam!
But
Oh,
I did not mean to do that.
Oh, god damn it, Austin! You made me blame
I'm
Adam.
back. I'm back. Yep. Oh, Adam's still breaking his. Mine is fine.
I'm not here.
That was pretty funny.
I get blamed for everything on this scapegoat of the group.
oh god.
What's happening?
I like to flatter myself that maybe there's a subsect of people that watch this for my on-the-fly solutions to problems. Anyway, you're making 1 attack with how many successes?
4.
Yeah, Yusuf had
Holy
much to work.
shit! Well, my Onyx Dice app just does not like this fucking Cyclops. So,
Yay!
so
It's okay, Daestra. You got here at the right time.
you draw your weapon,
There's the smart ass.
brace it on your wrist, aim down the sights, and fire one good swift shot directly into the Cyclops' eye. He clutches his face, blood pouring between his fingers, and utters a monstrous roar to the heavens. Now, he does have a vulnerability in the eye because I read the Odyssey, so you actually deal critical damage with that attack.
Nice. I was gonna use my extra successes for critical damage, anyways.
Well, you have 3. You have 3 extra successes.
Oh, cool.
Actually, no, wait, plus 1.
Damn.
Hang on, plus 1 diff, and then I rolled 1 success. So you have 2 extra successes.
Ah. And I guess I can. I don't know.
Blind him.
Blind him now.
Oh, he's blind.
Playing Bohemian Rhapsody using chopsticks on a guitar? Holy shit! Sorry.
Let's find out. Can I make him bleed?
Sure. How would you like to do that?
His eye is bleeding.
Let's call that a complication to defense. So he'll take an extra damage with his bleeding condition. He'll take an extra damage, unless I can pay it off with a defense roll. I think is the easiest way to house roll that.
All right.
I think that's quite appropriate for getting shot in the fucking head. Con.
Oh boy. So there's like a fence, right, that he kind of loomed over or stepped over to get to us, right?
Yes. Now, if you'll remember, last time I called for a perception roll and you guys heard splashing water on the other side.
Splish splash.
I think I failed that perception roll.
I don't remember, honestly. But I'm pretty sure the group would have informed you, so... Yeah,
No, I don't think the group did.
Well, a character, Scion band. So usually, like, the fences have poles, right? And they have the concrete to kind of hold them in place.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna I'm gonna pull one of those poles out and kind of use it like a big mace.
I thought you were just gonna shove it up his ass. But yeah, that works too.
I'm not quite Deadpool levels.
I think you read a little too much hentai sometimes.
I mean, he's like over it, right? And he's a pretty tall dude. Just kind of whoop. And one of two things is going to happen. He's going to say, ow, what the hell? Or two, he's going to really like it and we can, use that against him.
All right, Higgins and Daestra, good evening. So you going to pull your concrete mace, or are you just going to... do you want to just pull it, or do you want to pull an attack?
If I pull an attack, it's 2 actions, right?
Yes, sir. That's why I'm asking.
No, I'll just pull it out for now.
Okay. Give me a might athletics. This is going to be a difficulty 2 with a 1 difficulty for the defense itself. So if you don't buy off your difficulty, then the chain link will slash back and cut into you for 1 damage.
How do I buy off the difficulty?
Spend a success on it. So, complication. That's the lingo that I'm looking for. So the
5 success.
You're fucking good. So you grab it, you wrench the concrete block out of the ground with the spray of soil that falls down, covering the entire band. You pull it free with the rattle of metal, and you now have a gigantic club. Randy fucking Sensei up in this bitch.
Well, I think I know what Randy has to do.
Kick him in the nuts.
Kick him in the nuts.
Also, HiggensBiggens and Daestra, good evening. Hello.
Kick him in the dishpan. Hoo hoo hoo.
I want to be... Would it be feasible for me to break his shin?
Theoretically, I would say he has a very thick shin, but from what we know of square cube law, that might not necessarily affect him. But yeah, let's give it a shot.
My nunchucks also do ag damage.
Very true. Also, Ostnalo83 and Welcome Party RPG, thanks for following us. You guys are awesome.
Oh, I missed those.
All right,
Oh, no.
give me the might close combat.
So we're all telling him that nobody's attacking him? You think he gets the reference?
I mean, he should, obviously, but I don't know. I don't know how many of us would. I mean, we've all been to high school, right?
Yeah.
Except maybe Randy.
He was taught at the School of Hard Knocks.
Pretty sure you flunked out.
He flunked out of middle school.
Flunked out of homeschool.
I was going to say he flunked out of middle school when he was 17.
Let's see.
That's
Okay.
cool. Support his family.
Might. And close combat. Okay, that's a lot. What's the diff?
Remember, it's 8 and up and 10s explode.
Right, okay.
You're not necessarily doing a called shot on this one. You're just kind of running up and hitting the first thing you can reach. So
8 successes.
Jesus Christ!
Jeez.
I have a lot of close combat, and I got a lot of 10s.
In your...
He's like, oh, shit. Goddamn Trailer Park Ninja blew my shins off.
Well, Randy Sensei has to give a one-liner because he's probably about to kill this Cyclops.
I was hoping just to knock him down so you can stab that thing into his eye.
That was my plan. But if you kill him, that's fine.
I mean, can you do multiple damage?
We'll put it this way. Why not? So, you have double the successes needed to purchase critical damage, which will obliterate this thing. So, what does Randy Sensei want to do? You can kill him, you can knock him out, incapacitate him, knock him down. You tell me.
No, he can only do aggravated.
Expelled from homeschool because he got the hots for teacher.
Yeah.
Randy Sensei does seem like he listens to a lot of Van Halen.
I thought we agreed on Def Leppard.
Yeah. I mean, he listens to mostly Def Leppard, but he probably has at least the David Lee Roth era Van Halen records on 8-track.
Jesus Christ. He has a fucking cassette still. That was the most unbelievable part of fucking Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, the cassettes still work?
Yeah. After 20 fucking years.
So what are you doing here, Randy?
Oh, I'm hoping to at least break the shin.
Well,
So you.
you're gonna finish this thing off. It is no longer
Oh,
going to be in a
shit.
fighting condition. How do you finish it off?
Well, I don't know, man. I was just breaking I was taking the shin out.
Okay.
You're gonna turn him into fucking the Cotton Hill of Cyclopses.
Take out both his shins.
So Randy spins his nunchucks, going for the back of the knee, and then there's just an explosion of gore and giblets. This thing bellows in rage and pain again as it topples, now a paraplegic, to the earth with a minor quake underneath your feet.
Is there a sonic boom?
All right, Ken. Now do your Mexican jiu-jitsu. Finish him off.
If he's saying that, then I'm just swinging basically my club in this guy's head, right in the eye.
Well, I think it's a.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
He's pretty
David.
much out.
Daestra dropping the Saint Anger fucking reference.
Saint Anger, goddamn it.
Is that the only album by Metallica that Randy Sensei owns? Is Saint Anger and Load
Oh my God.
or Reload?
So what
Friend, tick, talk, friend.
what basically happens is Cartman's dwarf from the South Park or the WoW episode of South Park, where you just raise the mace above your head, pooh, head explodes. You are awash in brain matter, and this massive monster that I actually built myself, dead at your fucking feet because I couldn't roll shit.
And none of us took any damage.
I super ironically love Saint Anger. It's an awful pile of garbage, and it makes me laugh every time I listen to it.
So you guys find yourself a dead Cyclops between you, a stranger that seemed to have been hanging out with George Kamizawa. George Kamizawa's back.
Yeah.
The fence surrounding the property has been torn down. What do you do now?
I just look. Damn it, George! Where the hell were you?
My favorite anime on. I have to go watch it on TV.
Your favorite anime. What's
Just
your
watching
favorite
it.
anime, George?
You can't just pause it, man. It's like the internet. You can't just pause it.
Oh man, James, you see that sick move I just did?
Yeah, that was pretty cool, man.
Yeah, Randy, you got blood all over me. I saw it.
Say, George, Amy, who is the friend?
With a mess this big.
Amy
Oh,
Fa.
God damn it!
Amy Fa will have driven off at some point during the
Oh.
5 seconds it took you to kill this thing. You could probably still see her rear lights in the distance.
Are you covered in Cyclops gore? Have I got a message for you?
I probably am wearing white, so it's probably very noticeable. Just a white suit.
James, you're gonna have to lend me a couple of sticks of dynamite. I want to make some nunchucks out of them. Can you imagine the things I can do with those?
The fucking the nunchucks that Sun uses in Ruby.
The shotguns?
The shotgun chucks.
That's a Devil May Cry weapon if ever I heard.
Yeah, but he uses two.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Oh, say, why, yes, stranger. I will have a hard time getting these stains out.
Whips out Oxyclean.
No, that's his godly weapon.
Notices your stains.
God damn.
What's this?
No. The power, like just the camera crew comes out of nowhere. That's the power.
They saw us murder a Cyclops.
Like, oh, Jim Morrison here with Oxyclean.
Now, adventurers, when you kill a large creature, are you tired of getting gore covered in your favorite armor? Or your favorite armor covered in all its gore? We now have Oxyclean for plate mail. Gets all the toughest stains and rust right out.
So I'm gonna step over the fence and see if things look any differently when I step over it.
You mean step through the fucking thing you just ripped up?
Yeah.
So again, the property is sort of up on a hill, and it's not like, well, I guess it technically could be with Axis Mundi and stuff, but not in this case. As you sort of ascend the hill, you see that removed from the road a ways, there is sort of like a pond, sitting calmly, stilly. It's covered in algae, but every once in a while you can see a ripple in the dark green depths that slowly fades. There's a bridge of what looks like very ancient stonework that leads to a small island sat atop the pond. And like something out of a Bob Ross painting, there's just this tiny little cottage in the middle of nowhere atop that island. Next to the cottage, you can see what looks like a bit of a tanning rack. Like perhaps the Cyclops have been doing some hunting in the area, getting some meat. And there are several lights coming from the inside of the cottage that seem to flicker and almost fight with one another to push back the darkness.
Just to let you know, I'm taking my improvised mace with me.
Okay.
Just to let you know, I'm taking my nunchucks with me.
You put them back in your little holsters that are strapped to your thighs. Because you currently don't have a butt ice to put in them.
Nah, dude, like natural light.
I think butt ice is worse than natural light.
No.
Keystone! Keystone is the official beer of hillbillies.
Keith Stone.
Smooth like Keith Stone.
So I'm gonna kind of test a foot on the stone bridge.
Let's go with composure.
I cannot hear you.
Can you hear me now?
No, I don't know if it's me or if it's everybody else. Let me check.
I can hear him.
Composure.
I think it's just from hearing lyrics from fucking Frankie.
Goes deaf.
Okay, I can hear it again. Okay, I fixed it.
Okay. PBR, you know what? Damn, he's got a good point.
I don't know, I feel like PBR has been appropriated by hipsters.
I need a composure. What is it in this game? Awareness? No, this one doesn't have an actual perception thing. Composure. I don't know if it's
Integrity.
We could theoretically use integrity for this. Why not?
It would have been the same as my survival.
Working class.
They just work for drink beer.
The working class alcohol.
I have 2 successes.
2 successes.
Yes.
As you approach the bridge, you can see some of the ripples in the pond to begin to center on that location. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna wait this one out.
Right, where are you?
I'm probably gonna go up with him.
Okay, so are you? Should I assume you're next to Khan Kapoor, or are you watching from a distance?
I'm next to. I stand tall
Okay.
as the hero.
You're just
I just took out a fucking Cyclops.
You blew his shins off.
How about you, George? Where are you standing today?
next to Con or following Con.
Okay. And I'm almost afraid to fucking ask. Austin, where's Jim Morris at the moment?
He's cleaning up the mess.
You got a bucket of Oxyclean.
That's why I was afraid to ask.
Just jumping into the fucking lake.
I come out of the woods and, wow, y'all look like you could use some help cleaning up a mess here. I got some good news for you.
No evidence.
I like the idea that you came here for, like, coke.
No, you follow.
Like, you heard this guy's been making drugs.
I just heard the loud splash of his blood and just, that's got to be a big mess.
You just hear a bunch of rees in the distance, like, there's a mess to be cleaned. I must go now.
You'd hear, Billy.
Austin, which of your knacks do you have active at the moment?
Aura of greatness.
Okay. So, yes, Khan, as you approach the bridge and begin to test it, you notice the ripples converging.
Okay, I'm preparing my improvised mace in a swinging position.
Okay.
He's charging up
Come out.
his hammer.
What about the rest of you?
Okay, my
My
sniper.
gun.
Look into my scope.
I cock my nunchuck.
James,
That's
can I get composure survival from you?
Composure, survival. I am pretty composed.
Well, now
One
hold
success.
on now, Cow. Hold on now, Cowpoke. How composed are you then?
On a scale of 1 to 5, I'm about a Lenny.
Lenny?
So, your eyes are immediately drawn to the tanning rack. There's a lot of leather being tanned, a lot of leather that has been tanned.
Mm.
The Cyclops wasn't terribly, like, fully clothed. He basically just boots and a loincloth. And you're not really sure about the dietary requirements of a Cyclops, and, you know, ye gods knows what might actually be in that little cottage. There's been a lot of hunting going on.
Mm-hmm. A lot. More than necessary.
More than you would immediately imagine is necessary with the
So,
information at your disposal.
On top of drug manufacturing, we also have poaching. Ooh.
Garbled mind. So, to be completely honest, I'm not sure. I still have to get around to sending an email to Dixie Cochran to, I guess, suggest errata. The first chapter that defines the setting kind of goes back and forth on a couple of things. What I finally settled on was that everyone knows this mythology exists. Everyone accepts that it's out there, but to actually run into it and come face to face with it is very rare. Meeting a Cyclops would almost be like meeting a celebrity on the street. That's my idea of the setting. Now, someone else might read Chapter 1 of Scion Origin and come away with a completely different take on it. So that's one thing I'm going to mention in the email, but yes.
Most people just don't care, unless it's bugging them.
So to answer your question, there's not really a masquerade. It's just most people don't usually encounter things terribly out of the norm. So, Khan Kapoor has his mace raised. What about the other three of you?
I told you what I'm doing. I cocked my nunchuck.
Okay.
I ready my Oxyclean.
You got the sponge ready to go.
Got a Brillo pad and a bucket of hot water.
The water does ag damage.
Tommy's always said he had his looking through his scope at the bubbly.
Did he? I can't. Oh, okay, there he is.
Yeah.
I thought I couldn't hear him for a second.
I was repeating it in case you couldn't hear him.
Okay.
I'm gonna point out to everyone, like, there's a lot of hunting, like a lot of hunting guys. I don't.
How much hunting?
Too much.
Oh.
Well, we're in a park. That's what you do in a park, right?
Where the hell else are you supposed to get your squirrels?
Goddamn communist officer didn't understand that today. I got kicked out of the dog park.
No.
So does this bridge have like the little like railing, like stone sides, so you don't fall over into it?
No.
Okay. I want to see if I can. Is it like made out of stone or brick, or how? What's this bridge made out of?
It is made out of stone.
Keystone.
Not quite Roman, so it's not quarried marble or anything like that. But it's
Concrete.
very basically.
If it was Roman, it'd be concrete.
It definitely looks like Grecian architecture. Were you able to?
Well, then it'd be marble.
Huh?
Greeks did everything in marble.
Did they?
Romans did, yeah. Romans did concrete.
Well,
it was cheap.
Okay, fuck me then. It is absolutely a marble fucking bridge. There you go.
I want to see if I can. Oh,
well, they made it. What was I saying? They made it concrete and they just covered it in marble.
It is a marble and concrete bridge. If that adjusts your strategy anyway.
I'm gonna try pulling a large piece of stone or something out of it and chuck it where I saw the rippling.
Interesting.
Or basically anything where I'm gonna try skipping the rock across to where the rippling is happening, trying to break up the algae to see if I can see anything.
Algae.
Algae?
We have a sumptuous feast.
All right, so
All
you
this
skip
algae.
you skip a stone across the pond. Tick 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 plunk. The algae parts, but it's more dark water underneath. You're not quite certain what might be lurking underneath.
Like whatever is out there. Your Cyclops guardian is dead. Show yourself.
Yeah, I killed him.
You
Where's
heard
my...
it. Randy Sensei killed the Cyclops. Nothing happens.
Silence.
Well, clearly he's just scared.
Maybe they don't speak English.
Scottish.
Oh, well then, Ken, you can speak Spanish at him, right?
Just turn to Randy Sensei. I don't think Spanish is the language here.
Then you're useless.
Ni
What about
hao.
What about Brazilian then?
I'm like, I don't speak Brazilian. Okay.
I'm running out of languages.
It's only English and the two Mexican ones, right?
And Chinese? I'm gonna kind of look at James and like nod to him, make the gun firing motion at where the ripple came from.
Okay. And I'm gonna shoot the water.
I don't imagine that Randy Sensei knows that Brazilians speak Portuguese, though. I imagine he just says speak Brazilian.
Yeah, yes, that was the joke.
Yeah.
Does the water count as cover?
Well, you're not aiming at anything particularly, are you? You're just gonna.
The water.
Where something would under the water would be with the ripples.
Well, because we saw ripples coming out of the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you're aiming for the ripple. I'll give you a +1 complication on it.
Okay.
Or not complication, +1 to difficulty. Take your shot.
Don't worry, Daestra. A lot of people don't get our jokes, apparently.
Okay. We're just a bunch of weirdos. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? No successes.
So, plunk. Or I guess it should be more like a ploosh. But, yeah,
did you get it?
Some stinking algified water rains down upon you. Stillness.
Does anything happen at the cottage?
Wait, algae,
Good
right?
question. Yes.
New guy, bring that Oxyclean.
There's a
Alright.
shadow. There's a shadow as what looks like a human head. Maybe. Little thin, the body it's attached to be fully human. Peeks its head to see what's happening and then quickly retreats back behind the walls.
Hey, what wolf?
The walls
Like the
of
cottage?
Oh, okay.
What were you going to have the new guy do?
Bring the Oxyclean.
Cleanse
Throw it
the
in the lake.
unclean.
Cleanse the lake.
Purification.
Becomes crystal clear. We can see everything in it.
And
All right.
sweet water.
I have decided I will allow this to work because it amuses me. Explain to me what's happening.
I get the heavy duty stuff, and I chuck an entire bucket in the lake.
Holy shit!
Oh, fuck.
You kill all the fishes.
Well, yeah, you're fucking that little ecosystem up.
It must be purified.
Oxyclean.
You say a prayer to Billy Mays.
So basically, in standard infomercial style, he's like, wait 1 minute, runs back into the woods, comes back with a tanker truck of Oxyclean and dumps it into the fucking pond. Algae is gone with a swipe, and what's left is crystal clear water. And
Like it was
You know-
over there.
As you can see, this cleans away everything. The algae, the murk, the ecosystem. Nothing gets through this.
Holy shit.
Monster.
as the algae disappears, you see what looks like 3 immense serpents coiling underneath the water, trying to peer, sense, flick their tongues for any disturbance. And as you look closer, you actually realize that they're not serpents at all. That all 3 of these creatures, their necks thick as large tree trunks, are connected to the same saurian body hiding underneath the bridge.
Ah, a hydra.
What was that other thing?
The person on the other side that was peeking out. I'm going to kind of call out to where they were. I'm like, if you don't come out and speak to us peacefully, we're going to murder this hydra, and then you're not going to have anything to hide behind when we take that cottage down as well.
We got our sons on our side.
I'll just be like, damn, he's going hardcore.
All right, you know what to do. Give me that persuasion roll.
There you go. That's the one garbage mine.
No, this is an actual Scylla. If I had Scylla and Charybdis, they wouldn't be in a fucking pond.
Oh, it's a Scylla, not a hydra.
Oh no, this was a Hydra, like a baby one. The actual Hydra from Scion Hero is super powerful, so I built my own.
Well, with my +2 enhancement, that is a 6 successes.
You have 3 successes left over. What do you wish to do with them?
What can I do with them again?
Seduce it. Seduce it. Seduce it.
You can give yourself an enhancement on your next action. You can increase the difficulty of anything that acts against you, their next action. Or you can add a complication for anything that might act against you.
Adam's phone went off.
What's the mine now?
I heard the anime, but I'm going to add a complication to anything that tries to act against me the next turn.
Okay. The door to the cottage opens. Out steps a very lithe, thin woman. Her skin the color of olives. Long, thick cascades of hair drape down her body, clothed in what looks scarcely more than a bedsheet. She looks at you with wary eyes and produces this large chunk of meat, which she throws into the pond. Instantly, the pond is kicked into ecstatics as the massive hydra runs towards the meat to rip it apart and pull it. And she waves you across the bridge.
I am switching my knack now.
What knack would you like?
I am a fire.
Alright, what does that do?
I need to pick somebody who's going to be attracted to me in this scene. And I'm picking the person who just came out of the cottage.
I think you mean Hydra.
Hey, you want those dinosaur babies, right?
I now have a +1 enhancement to all social roles involving this person.
You know, I gotta say, my favorite... The thing I love about Story Path so much is that it gives the players just so much stuff to just alter the course of the game completely. And, you know, the best parts of the game for me is when I, as a storyteller or a game master, when I don't know what's going to happen. And the system facilitates that so much, it brings a smile to my face. I love it. Onyx Path, you guys are awesome.
I'd like to point out, this is the second time in a Story Path game I've picked the romance option to get out of a situation.
We didn't make it the dating sim. They gave us one.
Aha!
That's a secret.
Played right into our hands.
The Hydra is currently distracted. You have been waved across the bridge. The woman
Let's go say
retreats
hi.
back into the cottage.
I'm following. I'm crossing the bridge. However, this is really funny when you think about it. She comes out and sees me and she's like, wow, nobody's ever threatened to kill everything I love and destroy my house before.
That's
What a
hot.
man.
Ma'am, I noticed your cottage is covered in dirt all over the floor. No one gets dirt out.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, well, I'm crossing the bridge. I don't know who is following with me.
Does she seem like a... God, what do we even call her? A hag? No, she's not a witch. Does she seem like she has enough money to purchase a fine bucket of Oxyclean?
God. I don't know if you want one.
I've got
You just
I've got
cleaned the
seven. I've got 7 persuasion. I got this.
I'll cross the bridge, but I won't go in the cottage.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to sell her a bucket of Oxyclean.
I will go in the
Yep.
cottage.
Randy Sensei has achieved the island. James Wesley Irving is headed through the threshold. Khan Kapoor, I assume, is doing the same.
Yes.
Jim
I'm
Morris,
crossing the bridge. Yeah.
you're crossing the bridge or going in the house?
Just crossing the bridge.
Okay, so you're going to wait outside with Randy.
Yep.
Having the gun trained on the Hydra.
Yeah.
As you walk into the cottage, you are instantly in the face, just hit with the reek of chemicals. Like, it's terrible. It makes your eyes water.
Well, except Jim Morris, who's used to the smell of chemical.
I'm unaffected.
He has no olfactory left.
My olfactory glands were burned years ago.
Just
And yours can be too.
But over and behind that scent is quite possibly the greatest thing you've ever smelled. And it's tough to put it in descriptions of things you've experienced before. It doesn't smell like food. It doesn't smell like a flower per se. It's a perfume, but almost like a perfume that's not of this world. It invigorates every sense. It makes you feel alive. And it is fantastic. And as you cross, you look around. There is... You are basically in what amounts to half meth lab, half greenhouse. As plants of all sorts crawl down the walls of chemistry sets, bubble away on different tables. And you enter a room that has 5 of these very similar, or 6 rather, I'm sorry, 5 very similar looking, lithe, scantily dressed, thick-haired women, skin the color of olives, looking very confused, and a 6th one that sort of glances up at you as she takes her seat, and her eyes widened a bit as if perhaps hasn't fully noticed you from across the bridge and is now seeing you truly for the first time.
Alright, Con. I got 6 shots.
I was like, take them all out. No.
And one of them will sort of like look up.
Oh no, I don't actually say that, but
I understand. But
I know.
What the fuck? Who are these people?
I am Khan Kapoor, whereas that Cyclops is gonna know me. Nobody. Just kidding, he's dead.
Wait, you killed Zephos?
So he had a name. I didn't. Randy Sensei killed him. He's the one outside with the nunchucks.
Yes, he had a name, and Darren's not going to be happy that he's got to replace him. What do you want?
I have come to find the source of this Elysian honey, and to put a stop to it.
At this point, one of the women draws a 9mm Glock from under her table and points it at James Wesley Irving. Back off, narc. Walk out of here, forget what you've seen, or we put a hole in McCree over here.
You sure
How
about
dare
that,
you.
darling?
He is.
Better be pretty damn quick.
And
Well,
like,
you
I'll have
told-
you know, he put 6 rounds in that Cyclops eye before he saw him.
Well, then I guess it's a damn shame that you were actually dumb enough to walk in here.
Dumb? I think you were foolish to let me in here, if you think that you can take us all out. Now we better get some answers, or some of you aren't going to be talking to this Darren tomorrow.
She will sort of glare in your direction. The
I'm
gun
gonna
is
pull
still
out my best action bad guy kind of voice as I'm doing this.
best action bad guy.
Alan Rickman,
Ah, yeah.
Die Hard.
From the corner of your eye, you know the one that you whammied with your knack is still eyeing you, her eyes dancing up and down your form, perhaps a little breathlessly.
I am a handsome man, yes.
Bites her lip.
No,
Raise our inner Griffith.
She glares at you derisively. She keeps the gun trained on James, but doesn't make any moves at the moment.
And as if you wish to resort to violence right away, so be it. However, that is unnecessary. Unless you wish to push the matter.
You're the one on our property, Chief. Start talking.
Well, quite simply, the drug you've been producing here has been ruining the lives of people I care about. And I've come to find the source of it and find out why you're doing this. Is it simply for profit?
Hell no, it's not for profit. What do we care about money? The problem is you people care about money. You people care about money, and you'll tear down everything in a 100-mile radius to make sure you get it.
Hold on.
So-
What do you mean, you people?
You humans, you people waste the earth that the gods have given you. You toss it over your shoulder into Flinders to make what? Make what? Pencils? Geese and birds give you quills, but that's not good enough. You need to somehow kill Mother Nature. You have a need to destroy that I just don't understand.
Oh
So-
my god.
I will point out the all of the skins of the animals in an ecosystem that probably isn't very large.
So we reached a deal with Darren. He purchased the property, he makes sure you human bigwigs keep your fingers off of it, and we help him out with a little bit of extra ingredient.
Who the hell's Darren?
Derringer.
Is Jim Morris was like, oh, you got all these plants in here, you just give them a little Oxyclean, they'll clean right out.
Darren McPherson supplies most of the supplies. We come up with the ambrosia, we mix it into the drugs, he takes it to his guys and sells it.
What's up, Glenn?
Ah, Glenn.
Glenn Couch, how you doing?
The couch has arrived.
I'm going to say, you say human, but if you're not human, then what are you?
Does anybody feel well-versed in occult or mythology?
Nope.
No.
I'm also still not in the cottage.
I was going to say, I probably would, but only in my native culture. Depends on how close you wish to argue that Greek and Indian culture are related. Which there is some crossover, but obviously Proto-Indo-European stuff, but no, my culture is mostly high society.
I have a Manitou background.
You know what?
5 dots in culture.
5 dots in culture?
That's for Shino.
God damn.
Randy Sensei, you rented a lot of movies from Blockbuster.
Yeah. Exactly.
I will take all of those excuses. So Adam, you can roll intelligence culture. Randy Sensei, you can roll whatever the fuck remembering a movie you saw once was.
Still not in the cottage.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're not there.
Yeah, we're just like, yeah.
Con and James, I will give it to you. Give me intelligence, occult, or something equivalent.
If we're rolling culture, I have 1 success.
Okay.
Best I can do is survival. That's it.
My assumption is they're Minads. Josh is a player, but we'll see.
Close. They're actually... Huh?
Dryads.
Almost. Very, very similar. Nymphs. Nymphs manufacture ambrosia.
Nymphomaniacs, you say?
Does that mean I can get laid?
Can Adam finally get laid?
You get a harem in one fell swoop.
Oh,
That was my backup plan. But I think Khan Kapoor cucked him at least once.
All the time.
I get 1 success.
The foreign guy was win.
You're foreign. Foreign, except Randy.
You're nearly foreign though.
Xavier, you would probably be able to culturally backtrace it through some kind of maybe like nature spirit or wood spirit, but you would arrive at the same conclusion that these are basically nymphs.
Load in anti-nymph round.
That one's my favorite.
Now, Randy and George, you're both outside the cottage, but you're probably in a position where you can see the gun being trained on James.
I'm gonna get my sniper rifle out. And
Train it on her through the windows, you just kind of peek up.
and aim at the gun.
Look, you got a die on your head just like Khan.
Who's the real foreigner now?
God damn.
Jesus Christ, Adam.
I'm gonna say, you have your reasons, but what are the reasons of this Dan McPherson?
I don't know. I don't particularly care. He's helping us out.
And may I ask who your name is, since you deemed to speak for the 6 of you?
Fuck, I didn't actually look up any historical nymph names.
Daphne.
That'll work.
Oh man, I love Scooby-Doo.
Which one of y'all felt
Is
lost?
that the one that Apollo tried to go for? It might be.
Fucking Apollo.
Yeah, the rape of the nymph, was it? Okay, whatever. So she says her name's Daphne.
Sure.
Does anybody have anything to say before we possibly move to violence? Or I try to think of something to diffuse the situation.
I am ready to go to violence. Anything I say probably.
I feel like your dial is like here and violence is here. Like you just keep it on the cusp.
You always got to be ready because I don't think my words will mean too much.
He's just constantly edging.
I'm gonna look at the one with the gun. I'm like, so, you point that gun at my friend there. Is it because you have confidence that you can take him out? Or is it because you have the confidence of that thing out there as I kind of nod my head to where the Hydra was?
I have confidence that I'm not going to leave this place without a fight. And I'm not going to let you take the one thing we have to protect it.
Right. So, hypothetically, I don't want this to go to violence, so what if we just killed McPherson? That'd be alright with you?
How dare you, Daestra?
In Japan, just appropriated.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm gonna look to the one who's been having the goo eyes at me. I'm like, you. Have you seen what these drugs you produce do to people?
I guess not, but they're mostly plants, right? I mean, plants don't hurt.
You all speak of nature and the balance of nature. But what about the unbalance you cause in the souls of people? By the distribution of what you put into their blood. You think because it comes from a natural source, that makes it okay? That this is all part of some sort of divine plan to return to the earth? To Gaia? I don't think so. Just because opium is a plant, doesn't mean when you turn into heroin it's not something toxic.
Poison ivy. Mushrooms.
Kale.
Shits.
Kale.
So the one with the gun gets this sort of thoughtful expression in her face. You're gonna kill McPherson? Can you get us the deed?
The deed to the land?
Shit, that all you want?
If that's what it takes you to stop producing this illness that you've spread amongst the people of New York City, then yes, I will kill McPherson.
Problem is, we, meaning the extra-natural entities, don't exactly get the same rights as human. We can't hold property.
I know somebody who might be able to help you out.
And his name's Randy Sensei.
Is this what you just answer? Just jump through the door?
Whoa, Randy! Cop kicks through the window one of those bitches in the face. Whoa, Randy! I know a nice old man. He's really in touch with nature.
He's almost
some kind of shaman. If I gave him the deed to the land, would you be alright with that?
I need a persuasion roll from you, bro.
God damn it! Just like my monk! Every time! I never want this to go to violence, but no one ever wants to talk to me. Okay.
Cause you build violent characters!
Yeah, because if I was a nerd who just talked to people and they didn't like me, I'd get punched in the face and die. This way, at least I can shoot them back.
But you create a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you don't build a character that knows how to talk, then nobody's gonna want to talk.
Well, I'm going to try to fix it if things don't go that well.
Yeah, Khan absolutely can.
2 successes.
2 successes. So the infatuated one sort of like looks between James to Khan to James and then lingers at Khan. You really could do that?
Oh, yeah.
You have your noble reasons. I understand what people can do to the sacred land. I have seen what my own people have done to the Ganges. I can respect what you desire. However, I cannot abide by your means. If you are willing to abandon your means, I am willing to get rid of the man who is the source of this. And if the end to your production comes with a deed to that land, then yes.
She'll lower the gun. Agreed. But if you screw us, that's the least of what we've got in our back pocket.
I am nothing if not a man of my word. Right, now where do we find McPherson?
McPherson's got a mansion out on Long Island. He sends one of his delivery guys every once in a while to pick shit up, but I happen to figure out where it is. I can give you the address. What are you going to do with this place?
What is she asking what we're going to do here, or are you asking us?
She's asking what you intend to do with the cottage.
Oh,
this cottage? I mean, they can fucking stay here if they want, as long as they get rid of the drugs.
Doesn't look like they particularly care.
Yeah. Perhaps you can be of assistance to your landowner's herbal shop.
Let's see how the relationship goes first.
This McPherson, is he like you all? Supernatural? And what does he look like? I don't want to have to kill too many of the wrong people when I'm storming his mansion.
I'm gonna guess he's a redhead.
He's about 25, cocky little shit, fresh out of college, that type. Little too much gel in his hair.
Oh.
He's, connected. I don't mean to mortals either.
But we could just shoot him, right?
Might be a little harder than you think. Let's just say his dad's important. If it is, then I fucked up. I purposely try to go out of my way to pick names that aren't anybody, actually, and...
No, you're thinking about Seamus McPherson. He's a wrestler, and he looks absolutely insane.
Hey, you guys vamp for a bit. I need to use a restroom.
Okay. So vamp, does he mean spooky vampire stuff?
So we can know about worms? Okay,
So what's the plan here, gentlemen?
Conor McGregor is the UFC fighter. Seamus McPherson is the that guy. Yeah, he looks in his what is that game? Tom, do you remember?
What are we talking about?
Do you remember that Seamus McPherson picture? I think it was WWE All Stars.
No.
Like, the fucking crazy guy. Okay.
I'm kinda.
You talking about Gold Dust?
No.
I think you're talking about Gold Dust.
I'm not. Why the fuck would I be talking about Gold Dust?
Well, why aren't you talking about Gold Dust is the more important question.
Undertaker.
Such a long career.
Yeah.
Oh, the Undertaker, hasn't he been in the business for like 20 years?
Seriously.
The Undertaker's thirst for revenge is unquenchable.
Until he retired.
Those of you in our Discord, just sent a picture of Seamus McPherson from WWE All Stars, and he's actually not too far from that in real life.
I hope that's what the guy looks like when we find him.
Too much gel in his hair. Look, he's
Oh yeah, that guy.
seriously, he's like a leprechaun going Super Saiyan.
He just has the rainbow fucking, like, a rainbow ore instead of just yellow.
Half. Conor McGregor.
Oh, the video of him versus the animated video of him versus what's his name?
Boxer. Mayweather, there you go.
Give me your belt.
Give me a belt.
Now, some of you might have noticed this year we didn't put up a video for St. Patrick's. Our schedule was, off shot, but you guys got not Cicada. That's fine, right? You guys are fine with that.
I did not spend money in that fight.
Fuck no.
What would you have liked to have done? My suggestion was how not to Fianna.
I think because we were still doing vampires, right? And I wanted to do Leonin.
Oh, how not to Leonin.
Leonin. I had one more. I don't remember what it was. I don't know what other Irish themed things there are in World of Darkness.
The Changelings.
Okay, well that's just all. Oh, the Clericon?
Yeah.
Oh, not the Clericon?
How not to Bali. How not to Irish.
Eh.
Hey, Mazzy, I don't think I've seen you in the chat yet.
It's true.
And Austin's just happy to be here.
Yeah.
Playing
Can he hear us?
Armello or something. I'm sure he could. I can't see his mouth move. So I just see like this green face.
The Void. How not to Kuei Jin would be funny. Well, now it would be how not to Wan Kuei.
I return.
All right.
So, tell me what happens.
We need to know the address of this McPherson, and then we're gonna probably throw a dead Cyclops through his front window.
Just the head.
Yeah,
Just the
head.
shins.
Okay,
Just the
so
eye.
one step at a time. What are you going to do with the drug operation here?
Tell him
No,
to shut it
probably
down.
burn it down.
Oh no, not burn it. Just tell him to shut it down.
Yeah, shut it down. Burn the
No.
drugs.
Yeah, no more super ecstasy drugs.
All right. As you begin to light the bonfire, and this huge pile of drugs, which is fairly prodigious, let's be honest. This is basically what they did for a living. Ignites. You feel, Khan Kapoor, a soft caress on your shoulder as the one nymph that was attracted to you sort of cuddles up a bit. And she says, this is for you. It's pure, not mixed with anything. I made it myself. And
It's her love juices.
she holds out a golden bottle that radiates with light from the liquid that sloshes around inside.
Oh man, it's your pee-pee. Drink your pee-pee. Or is it grandma's chicken soup?
Oh yeah.
Because
You
that
can,
shit,
You can drink it twice.
you can drink it twice. It gave you double damage until you got hurt.
I'm gonna thank her and say, "What is this, ambrosia?"
She'll nod, and then begin to join her sisters as they run off into the wilderness, turn behind before she enters the tree line, and blow you one final kiss.
I will say, "My name is Khan Kapoor. If you wish to find me, look at Times Square."
So something tells me nymphs don't get into the city very often.
I'm gonna kind of put it in my jacket pocket, the inside one,
Okay.
and I'm assuming that they give us I'm assuming they give us the address, but they give us a paper, or they just tell it to us.
We have Google.
That sort of thing can be negotiated.
Well, it doesn't really matter, but you're confusing names with nymphos. I imagine that's what Randy Sensei is assuming what they are.
Well, if he was there to hear.
Well, we're basically gonna recap what happened to him.
Hey, you guys walked out from a bunch of nymphs? What are you, gay?
Folks. Well, Randy Sensei's not gonna care. They're not his type.
No. Their
I mean,
skin's
it's
too
okay.
dark.
gay, just don't be retarded about it.
Alright, so...
Randy Sensei sees a bunch of nymphs walking away. He's like, nah, those skinny ones don't do nothing for me. Not a damn thing.
I love that Tom Hanks has a no thing.
Well, I'm getting in my Lambo and I'm about to drive my car through McPherson's front door.
Okay. Are you taking the Cyclops corpse with you? If so, how?
Probably not the whole thing. I'm probably... Ripping the head off seems hard. Did the Cyclops have a horn?
No one can sever the horn of a Minotaur. Sure, let's say why not.
Well, I'm either taking...
How are you doing,
Vasil also recognizes Austin.
Yeah.
Because last time he was like that. We still can't hear him. I don't know if he's just not talking.
Austin's audio cut out?
I think so. I can't see his mouth move.
It's the lip flaps.
I'm assuming he just unmuted his mic, and I can't hear you at all.
Well, I'm either taking the horn or the eyeball of the probably just the big ass eyeball. I'm assuming it's the size of a head.
Oh, he's fixing it.
Okay, did that fix it?
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay, well, I haven't even touched this damn thing. Okay, whatever.
I can see your face.
It happens to me.
Austin, say hello to Vasil. You have a fan.
Ooh.
Didn't say hello, but okay, move on.
He's too good to speak to the people.
I have to focus on my cleansing.
Vasil doesn't have context as to what you mean by that. That's kind of bad.
I stand by what I said.
For what in the video?
Pour Oxyclean in your heatsink.
Install Oxyclean. Gets rid of all your viruses.
Alright, Khan Kapoor is headed to the address.
I don't know who's coming in the
doing
lane.
that right now? I mean, I'm fine with that. Just like, no.
I want to leave some food that I've been carrying around in my sack for the baby Hydra.
Okay. Now, you already traded the human foot, so what do you give it?
I have a bunch of random crap. Here you go, little buddy. I know what you want.
Big Macs and nuggies.
So, there's this oddly touching scene as this hideous monster from Greek mythology sort of like sticks its noses out of the water and like nuzzles up to Randy as he's throwing fucking Big Macs into its gullet.
Enjoy the American dream, buddy.
Welcome to America, little buddy.
Yeah. You're no longer in over there, man. Over there, man.
Just a Big Mac, some nuggets, and a couple of ding-dongs.
Like,
You're gonna get this thing banned.
Dude, I can't wait for the next story. It's like grown up and bad outside my trailer.
Hydra.
I was gonna say you have like one of those the little pools that you can buy at Walmart with just a hose over it.
Does Randy want to adopt the baby Hydra?
Absolutely.
Done. It's too stupid for me to say no.
Keep it in a kiddie pool with the hose running in it. Hook it to Dave Davidson's trailer.
Yes. The water line. Why is the water bill so much?
What do you name it?
Randy, what's that? That's my dog.
That's my goat dog.
That's my snake dog.
What is the Hydra's name?
Hang on, wait. Give me 1 second. I will get you a name in just a second. You go on.
Okay. Mazzy, how's it going, Mazzy?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, that Randy's life is one big adventure game, trading things.
Yeah, I traded from like a dozen
box.
Krispy Kremes to Hydra.
To be fair, you stole a Dunkin' Donuts.
And he stole from the wallet.
Yeah.
Okay, how many heads does it have?
Three currently.
Chop one off. No, don't do that. Just sell snakes.
Okay, well, let's see. One of them's name is Joe Elliott. The other one's Phil Collin. One is Rick Allen.
Dr. Phil.
And you said 3, not 4, right?
Yeah, Joe Elliott, Phil Collins, and what was the other one?
Rick Allen.
Rick Allen.
Kid Rock.
Are those the members of Genesis?
No, Def Leppard.
Oh. I heard Phil Collins.
No, it's Phil Collin.
Oh, Phil Collin.
Not Collins.
He
didn't earn his S.
No, Phil Collins didn't have to go hard on the Tarzan soundtrack, but he did. You would tell Phil Collins. That's what Phil's short for, right? Oh God, Randy Newman. No, when we get a heartbeat, we'll call him that.
I'm a heartbeat, Randy Newman.
Shade thrown. All right. The floor is effectively yours, gentlemen. Your objective is clear. What happens now?
I'm driving my Lambo. I don't know who's coming with me in my car.
I'm in the Hydra.
I don't think the Hydra's big enough for you to ride it, but I don't know.
Oh man,
it's
I gotta get a wagon now. Get a wagon like tied up to my ATV.
It is sizable. You can imagine the body's probably the size of an elephant.
An elephant?
Yeah.
Oh
It's a bit-
shit!
Oh shit!
I'm assuming we're coming back to get the Hydra, right?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Don't worry, little buddy. I'll be back. You wait right there.
But Randy, what if someone kidnaps your elephant?
Then blood will have to be paid.
You'll have to fight through an entire city to find out who it was.
To fight all of Australia.
Alright, so I'm gonna ride with Khan.
Okay.
Or no, I'm gonna ride alongside Khan, not with him. I have my own mode of transportation.
I don't know if I came here on my ATV or not.
I think you did mention having it.
Okay. I don't want to leave it here. I just paid it off.
I guess that means George and Jim going with Khan.
But Lambos only have 2-seaters.
But they have space in the front.
Yeah, true. The trunk, yeah.
Yeah.
The front trunk.
Yeah.
Goddamn Dave, siphoning heads from my Hydra again. That's funny.
One of these days, Dave, I'm gonna let him out of my yard and trailer.
Yeah, you're gonna come out one day and just like, there's another head, and you're just like, damn it, Dave!
I told you not to get my...
What did I tell you about taking my Hydra heads?
I'm gonna get more.
Stop feeding him the goddamn Slim Jims.
All right. So you approach the mansion. By the time you arrive, the sun is beginning to dip below the horizon. Night is beginning its onset crawl across the cosmos. Before you, on the other side of a wrought iron fence, stands a palatial estate. Several floors, architecture and statuary done, of course, in an authentic Greek style. The perimeter seems quiet at the moment, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it is. What do you do?
What was his name again?
George, I don't like this place. You still got friends in the military? Kind of just want to blow the shit out of this.
Just calling it a break.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like a mortar, but yeah. Because I'm pretty sure you can just chuck it like a football.
Hey, Cam, what was this guy's name again?
Dan McPherson.
Then I walk up to the front door, banging on it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
Oh, wait, what was the name again? I've already forgotten.
Darren
what?
Pearson.
Oh, Darren.
Darren
Yeah.
Pearson. Darren Pearson, get out of here!
So I'm assuming, You said there's an iron fence around it, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So, is there, regardless of whether there's something to check you in or whatever, I'm just gonna kind of turn to Jim and George and be like, you can get out now, but George, I recommend you stay in here at least for a little bit. Because I'm gonna drive my Lambo right through the front gate. Allow Randy Sensei to get in.
Alright, I've never been in one of these. I'll get in.
Okay. So you're just gonna ram it?
Yeah. Do you need me to roll something?
Fucking, let's go with Dex Pilot.
Is it like V5 where I double it if I don't have pilot?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay.
You're physically incapable of driving a car.
Well, I know how to drive a car. Well, I'm just not an expert at it.
That's why you
But I have
crashed.
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay.
Oh, I love Old Boy. That's a great movie.
So the Lambo front crumples a bit as you smash through the gates. Randy in the passenger seat, probably some variation of yeehaw.
Wow!
Just like Dukes of Hazzard. No.
Yeah!
You gun it right to the front door. Boom! These large oaken doors fly off their hinges, torn to flinders by the very force of it. You sort of skid into a turn as you go skidding across down these stairs, this full marble floor, and fucking toss aside shitloads of furniture. You're in what used to be a very well-appointed living room. And flatten a man completely underneath your car as 2 others, shocked shitless, stand up and pull pistols, training them in your direction.
I guess I'll walk in now.
Now I'll say,
You don't ride your motorcycle up?
Darren Pearson, sir, get out here!
All right, so Khan Kapoor is obviously in the car. Randy Sensei in the car. George, where are you?
At the gate. Or the broken gate.
Okay, you're at the broken gate. Jim Morris, where are you?
I'm running up the driveway.
Running up the driveway.
Whatever they just drove through.
James Wesley Irving.
I like
As-
to imagine you like skate everywhere like Frozone, but instead of like ice, it's Oxyclean.
Clean your wake.
Well, in that case, I'm just riding a Zamboni filled with Oxyclean.
God damn it.
A Zamboni filled with OxyClean. Jesus, that one took me a second to recover from. I think where's James?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna rev my bike up to the front.
Okay. So as you sort of appraise your surroundings, again, a very well-appointed living room. All sorts of like Grecian columns, fine statues, and there's this very large centerpiece to the living room. It's a big ass ant colony. Like a giant ant farm, but imagine the size of a theater screen. And you can see these dozens of little tendrils of ants digging their way through. You can hear footsteps approaching at the top of these winding stairs as somebody in a very finely well-tailored suit with over-gelled hair and the kind of soul patch that only a true douchebag can wear comes out. What the fuck is this? What did you do to my living room?
You dare?
Is the top of this tank open?
Give me a percentile roll.
Oh man, let's do it. Come on.
Actually, wait, that would be stupid to have, because ants can fucking climb the walls.
Well,
they climb walls?
Not open, but I mean, like, is there a way to get to the top of it?
Presumably, yeah.
If I got to the top of
built
it,
into the wall.
could I get into it and pour something into the tank?
We're talking actions, buddy.
Oh, okay.
So what?
But is it possible?
Theoretically, yeah.
No, I'll wait for now. I'll bide my time.
Well, Randy Sense is about to make a speech.
I was questioning if he was Darryl.
Yeah, who the fuck are you?
I point at him as like, you have poisoned my friend with your drugs. You have poisoned my adopted city. I'm here to kick your ass.
Wait. That's what this is about? Son of a bitch, I thought you were Russians or something. Okay.
I point at James Wesley Irving's like, he killed the Russians. It's just you and us now.
All of Russia's gone because of him.
I killed all of Russia. There is no more Russian.
Remember, no Russian.
Really, you here because of that? Your friend did a little too much nose candy, and now you busted my fucking front door? You're crazy. I like you.
That's too bad, because I can't say I have a high opinion of you quite yet.
And Jez, can I see him through my scope?
Can you what now?
Can I see him through my scope?
Can you see him through your scope? So
Yeah.
he is on the second level balcony at the moment. Probably not if you're just aiming through the front door. Now, if you were to get to an elevated position, maybe a tree, now we're having a different conversation.
I'll try to get to higher vantage, yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna try to find a tree to climb up.
Yep, or something, yeah. Or something.
Can I ask you a question, Mr.
That Cyclops Zyphos called us nobody.
God
I
damn
don't
it!
know why
Did
you
you?
keep saying that.
Is Zyphos dead too? Do you know how expensive Cyclops are? Cyclopes, whatever. Listen,
They're called encyclopedias.
Oh, is that He's like, come on, man, even I know that.
What are you, an idiot?
you are correct. I have been providing some materials that have not been regulated by the Food and Drug Administration. But I did not poison your friend. Your friend poisoned your friend. Let's get that straight. At what point does personal responsibility factor in?
Con, you have more than one friend? Why do they poison each other?
Why what?
Why do they poison each other?
I say, don't give me one of these convoluted villain speeches. I've played enough roles of that myself.
I know this script.
Personal responsibility. You're simply trying to distance yourself from what you've done. What is this? All about business? Profit?
Well, it depends. How much does it cost you to make this all go away?
$23 million.
Well, last time I got a dozen donuts, now I have a Hydra.
Hey, that's my Hydra.
Oh,
That's
you're trying to
your name on
take
it.
your shit, Randy.
What's his name?
Fucking bust his shins.
I don't need your money. I have enough of it myself. I want your drugs out of the city. I want the deed to that property where you were making those drugs. And whatever pet license you have for the Hydra.
I don't think he had a license. I
It's,
don't think it's necessarily illegal to keep a Hydra, mostly because that's not a problem yet.
But can you have it as a service stop though?
Look, Mr. Nobody, I'm going to be frank with you. I don't usually like to be the kind of person to leverage threats. I pay people for that. But you have no idea what you're getting yourself into. You would not believe who my father is, I promise you that. So why don't we come to an agreement like gentlemen? You can walk out that door, I'll even let your friend keep the Hydra.
Well, that wasn't on the negotiation table.
It's already bonded to me.
Or this can get a lot more ugly than I think you've bargained for.
You think you're the only one with a powerful father. I may not have great ties to this country, but I have great heritage as well.
Yeah, me too.
If it's Zeus killing, you'd be doing him a favor.
I mean, I don't think Zeus knows. Like, I'm sure he's had so many fucking children, he cannot care to visit every single one. It's just not feasible.
Even
But also, I've made a name for myself. I don't quite like people who try to hide behind their father's name.
Is that your final answer then, Mr. Nobody?
It'll be 150 years before. But Daestra did ask an important question. He said, is a Hydra spayed or neutered? And does it have its shots?
No.
I don't think you can spay a snake. That's,
Well, you spay it and then another 2 grows.
Wasn't there was literally a scene in the Gamers 3, Hands of Fate, where they're literally debating what happens if you chop off a Hydra's dick.
it grows another head. It's gonna look like a plumbus out of Rick and Morty.
Are you making Rick and Morty references on our high fucking caliber entertainment channel? You're making a goddamn Rick and Morty reference.
Yeah.
I don't even know who you are anymore.
He's Jim Morrison.
I'm Jim Morris, and I'm here to spread the word of the great Billy Mays. I'm here to bring a cleansing to this land.
I'm going to say, if you are willing to concede to what we asking for, then yes, I do believe this conversation is over.
I would ask that you wait until I get there, but you know.
Oh, I'm assuming you're here, right?
Yeah, he's at the door.
Oh.
Make sure you tether up your motorcycle so you bond with it more.
Hitching my motorcycle.
Hitch it. There you go. Yeah.
All right, what I missed?
Well, this guy doesn't know what an encyclopedia is.
I'll just look at him. Really?
Have you ever read a thesaurus?
They're called dinosaurs.
Well, then it would seem, Mr. Nobody, that we have reached an impasse. Now, I'm already going to have to clean up my living room, so I guess a little extra work won't hurt.
We actually know a guy.
Jim Morris, get over here.
Would you please roll some goddamn initiative for me?
Yay.
What does that roll entail?
Yeah. Was it
What-
cunning combats? Wits combats?
No, it's composure, highest combat skill.
Composure combat, sorry.
All right, 3 dice.
Wait, you don't have combat?
Does
Or you don't have-
close
or-
combat count?
I
Yes.
have one. I have 1 composure and 2 close combat.
I have 5 of each of those.
I am a salesman, not a hired thug.
I don't know, man.
I'm a VHS martial artist.
I'm pretty sure Billy Mays himself can actually throw hands.
Yes, I know. My God is very good at cleaning all kinds of messes. I'm not.
Con, how'd you do?
3 successes.
All right, George.
1.
Xavier.
3.
1.
1 for Jim. And Randy. Randy got 4.
I have 10 dice on this roll.
Just so composed.
Well then.
His mind is like an enigma.
Yeah, he saw that VHS of self-help and confidence. He's a master of it.
Well, I like to imagine he just accidentally instilled Bruce Lee's philosophy somewhere deep in his mind.
Accidentally.
Huh?
All right, who gets the first PC slot?
George, you have a shot yet?
Do I?
We'll say
Was he
he
able to
spent
climb a
that.
tree?
Yeah, we'll say he spent that time getting into position. Sure.
We'll give the sniper the first shot then.
All right, who gets the second?
I'm giving it to the other gunman.
Yep.
James.
Right?
No, Randy.
Ah!
This is why I needed the dynamite chucks.
Third slot.
I'll give it to Randy. Or I vote for Randy.
You can do some shit.
Fourth slot.
Oxyclean.
I'm willing to take it if Jim Morris doesn't want it.
I have to give it to the one who shot the Cyclops.
Oh no.
You can't give it to the person. You can't give it.
I give my turn to him again.
Fine. Hand me some of your rounds. I'll douse them in Oxyclean for the cleansing effects.
Didn't know Jim Morrison was a fucking dancer.
He's a singer.
All right. So, George Kamizawa, you're in the tree. You're up first. Now, typically, this guy would have +1 to his defense. However, I'm also going to balance that out with the fact that he doesn't fucking know about you.
Yep. Because I'm a ninja. Yeah.
And +2 difficulty.
Actually, no, wait. Hang on. This is... So I don't think I actually get a defense roll for this. I think that's how that works.
Yeah, if you're not aware of the attack, unless you have a certain knack, you cannot defend against it.
Okay, so you need at least 2 successes to hit him. He still gets his +1 defense. However, I can't negate it if you do.
And it's is it Dex firearms?
It's whatever you want, firearms. No.
Basically, yeah. I mean, if you want to fucking lob the sniper rifle at him, might be right.
Do it like a javelin. She won't know what hit him with. Two. So I got 5 successes.
Holy shit.
Okay, so you hit, you've inflicted damage, and you have 3 successes left to buy a stunt with.
Oh, critical damage is 4, isn't it?
Yes.
What were the options again?
Sorry?
The options?
You can give yourself a bonus the next round. You can put a complication on him. Or you can give... No, was it? You could a penalty to his actions?
Yes, however... with an attack, there's extra options. You guys got sent to the PDF. You are spitting on Onyx Path's kindness.
It doesn't have hyperlinks yet.
You can disarm him. Cool. He is not currently holding a weapon. That requires successes equal to his combat skill. You can empty the clip. Oh, I guess that's how you would fan the hammer. When using a weapon with the automatic tag... Okay, your rifle doesn't have automatic.
But... Xavier doesn't have a clip.
But it has a tag. But it has a tag, though.
It has a tag.
In fact, very few modern weaponry has clips. If at all, actually.
Well, what about the 30-clip magazines and all the school shootings, Tom?
God damn it.
Alright, so basically what you can do is you can knock him down, or you can apply a pin condition to him, which gives him a complication of 2. If he does not buy off the complication with his next action, basically you shoot him again.
Yeah, do that.
Just shoot the chandelier with the... I'm assuming he has a chandelier. He seems like the kind of guy.
There's probably a chandelier.
He has a chandelier in his fucking limo and a marble column.
God damn.
So, do I roll for damage? That's the first time I hit something.
Right. So you hear a window break, and all of a sudden Darren exclaims in pain and surprise. And there's like this tink, 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 as a shell casing basically folded up against him. And you can see this small trickle of blood emerging. Well, he's a professional sniper, so he probably aimed for the temple. Emerging from his head.
Just dick.
But no bullet wound.
Well, actually, a trained sniper goes for center mass.
Yes.
Okay, well then there's a trickle of blood underneath his shirt. All right, James Wesley Irving. So you currently have two thugs with their guns trained in the direction of your group. Darren himself.
Underneath the car.
Darren himself, he's 2 distance lengths away, which I believe would put him at medium range. He's still within range of your gun.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you what you want to do.
I'll trust that they can deal with that. So I'm gonna shoot for the big son bitch.
You're gonna shoot for the big son bitch?
Use your
God
dead eye.
damn it. How do I have so many goddamn die? I only get 2 successes. God, I hate computers.
Glass him.
Take your shot.
2 successes.
Okay. That is enough to inflict a level of damage on him. Unfortunately, you raise your gun, pow, dead center of the head, and again, the shell casing tumbles away. You've drawn a bit of blood, but he is obviously supernaturally sturdy. Randy.
Well, I guess I should make sure that one pointing the gun at me shouldn't be pointing the gun at me.
Okay, so you're going to go for one of his thugs?
Yeah.
Do it.
Like, I have to live. I got a Hydra to take care of.
I can't die here. Who's going to take care of... I forgot their names.
You just call it Def Leopard for short.
Death Snake.
No, Randy absolutely says each name every time. Alright. So that's close combat with...
Could be might, could be dex. It all depends on your fighting style. Could be stamina, really.
I kind of use stamina because it's funny. He's not hitting them hard or very, accurately. He's just hitting them a lot.
Just consistently smacking the shit out of them. Like, fucking stop.
Just fucking, what's his name? Donnie Yen style, but with nunchucks instead of his fist. When he does those rapid punches.
Oh. Bicycle kick with fists.
Yeah.
Def Snickered.
Snake.
Are we finally having our epic showdown? Our bandit?
I designed it that way. Let's see what actually happens.
That's 3 successes, hombre.
3 successes. Okay, I got nothing to negate that. So you deal 1 level of damage to him. That's not quite enough to kill him, so you can apply a stunt.
Disarm.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, I'll disarm him.
Here's arm off.
What the fuck, Adam?
Disarm.
Just pull
Disarm out. Ah, fatality.
I was gonna say pulls just a fucking Miyamoto Musashi, but with nunchucks instead of a wooden sword. Just crushes his shoulder so he can't use it.
And then I shield the fucking nunchuck.
Okay, so the disarm costs 2 successes when used for close combat. So yeah, you knock his fucking gun away. And let's see. You still have 1 left to spend. Would you like to knock him down? Would you like to shove him back? Or would you like one of the 3 standard options where you can either enhancement, increase difficulty, or add complication?
I kind of want to shove him back, but I think I should do complication.
Okay. So you're going to do a complication? So because you're swinging so fast and so often, I will basically give him the pin condition in melee. So I'll give him the... he takes a complication of 1. If I don't buy that off with my next attack, you get another free slap to the face.
Yay.
Alright, at this point, Darren gets to go. And Randy and Jim absolutely called it as to why there is a big, giant fucking ant farm there. He's going to lift a bauble, off a nearby table and hurl it through.
God damn it.
Let's see. I could roll 0 successes.
No, not that. Daestra.
Oh, Scion of Avril Lavigne. Bonus to complication.
It's 2019. I never wanted to hear that song ever.
But Xavier, did you expect things not to get so complicated?
There's no God.
Well, what's important is which one of our theme songs is playing.
All of them over each other.
It's all of them all at the same time, so it just sounds like a cacophony of awfulness.
So here's what you see. As he goes to grab something, George pelts him again. Then he lifts this very nice ashtray, fuck it, and throws it. As he does, you can see a number of forms inside the ant farm begin to enlarge, and the ants begin to grow very large, pushing
To Myrmidons.
their ant tunnels. They take on the shape of these spiky-looking Grecian warriors with a red carapace, and the ashtray hurls through the air, goes clunk against the glass, and nothing happens.
What?
But are they Myrmidons? Are they Myrmidons? They're Myrmidons. When I saw the ants, I was like, they're Myrmidons.
They're not sword masters, so we're fine.
Khan Kapoor, you're up.
I'm gonna pull that.
I can Fire Emblem reference already.
I'm gonna pull that ambrosia out of my pocket and drink it.
All right, you're going to down it?
Yes.
So, ambrosia has a number of properties in mythology, but for this particular effect, I am actually
Unfortunately, it was not a consumable. It was a key item. You can't drink it.
I am actually going to give you a +2 enhancement to defense.
Oh boy, I'm not at a +5.
Well, remember, your enhancement is automatic successes as long as you roll just one.
Okay. Awesome.
It does a bunch of different things, Daestra. It's not technically immortality, but it was the thing that anointed Achilles to make him pretty much resistant to everything. Now, drinking it is not the same as being completely anointed and all the shit that he went through, but it's still enough to give him a bit of a... And you can see your skin begins to grow a little bit golder. You see this light begins to fulminate from within you. This lovely warming sensation spreads throughout your entire body, and you begin to feel happy. You begin to feel elated for just a moment.
And then we go back to the real world, and you're actually on the floor foaming at the mouth.
Until that happiness begins to spin itself into a righteous anger and absolute conviction. And it is now Jim Morris's turn.
Not a lot I can
Very
do.
well could have, Glenn. Like I said, it did a lot of stuff.
I think that's if you continually eat it. But also, wasn't the thing that that made Achilles invulnerable? Wasn't that being dipped in the river Styx?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Shit.
I was just like, oh man, all we have to do to be immortal is get golden showers from nymphs. This is so easy.
I absolutely could have dug up a different version of
there's different stories.
Yeah.
I could have dug up a different version of the myth, but that's the one I found.
It's okay. There's more than one for almost all those stories.
There we go.
I was imbued with many a gift, but fighting wasn't one of them. I'm going to let this play out.
What do you mean let this play out? You have a bucket of Oxyclean.
And he has a gun and giant ants.
You have most combat potential out of all of us.
I have persuasion and presence.
I'm pretty sure you can throw the damn Oxyclean at somebody.
I mean, you should do something.
Alright,
Doing
guys.
something is better than doing nothing at all.
Clean the floor.
Throw the OxyClean in the... There's still one gunman left. You can throw OxyClean in his eyes.
Oh, pocket sand.
I'm going to pocket sand the last guy with my OxyClean.
Just pull the top of the cup off.
Have you ever had Oxyclean in your face? That sucks.
All right, give me dexterity and athletics.
Are we building like this mythology of OxyClean in our fans?
The number one hero.
Alright.
The hero we all deserved.
That's 2 successes.
Compared to my 0.
So
So you not only inflict a level of damage with Oxyclean, and I'll tell you what, since you technically emptied the clip,
you gotta reload.
Another bucket.
I cock my bucket.
I'll give you an extra +1 enhancement to the next attack on this guy.
Oh, he's not blinded. Just my eyes.
You know what? That's a really good idea. We should give him blinded.
Oh man, Austin, you have to get your OxyClean from Jacobs next. Or Torque.
Are you getting an oxygun?
From Vladov, rapid fire OxyClean.
Are you getting a water gun that's way up?
How are you gonna shoot powder out of a water gun at him?
Put water in it.
Well, then it's not powder. Now it's just like paste. You ever try and shoot? You ever try and shoot soap out of a water gun at him? It doesn't fucking work. You get bubbles. That's a bubble gun.
You can make a bubble gun then.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't think you could take OxyClean into fucking combat, but, you know, what do I know?
Yeah, you get a sling, just put about a scoop of it in there, and just pop it into someone's face.
Well, Yusuf is suggesting pneumatic cannon firing OxyClean pouring packets.
Of
You gonna fire Tide Pods at kids?
Urinal cakes, except it's OxyClean.
Alright, so, the blinded one stumbling, his eyes burning with OxyClean, is going to attempt to fire in the direction he thinks Jim Morris is. So, out of Resolve, Stamina, or Composure, Austin, what is your highest pool?
Resolve, Stamina, and Composure. 3.
Okay, go ahead and roll 3 dice. This is your defense pool.
Alrighty.
The gunman reels back, eyes burning with OxyClean. How often did you think you'd have to say that?
There's a lot of things that I've had to say GMing for you guys that I never conceived of.
I have no successes.
OxyClean being bad.
I think the title for this one is The Power of OxyClean. No successes. Well, the good news is I got 1 success, which is not enough to beat the blinded condition, so he misses completely.
Wait.
The other mook is going to attempt to punch at Randy Sensei. Roll your defense pool, please.
Ugh. How did I do that again? I was not listening.
Highest out of Resolve, Stamina, or Composure. Your highest resistance stat.
Well, Resolve, Stamina, or Composure. Well, I have 5 and 2 of those.
So 5. Matching bonus.
Yay! Just what I needed right now.
So lucky.
That's 2 successes, hombre.
2 successes.
Yeah.
Okay, unfortunately, this guy is able to land a punch on Randy through the storm of nunchucks. So, would you like a bruised, an injured, or a maimed condition?
Alright, I forgot how this fucking works. I think I'll go with the bruised.
Yeah, but you should probably
Okay.
I'll take the maimed. Just like, bam.
I will give you the black eye condition, +1 to ranged, or +1 difficulty to ranged attacks.
I like the idea, the thought that like when I got out of the Lambo, the face paint was on for the first time.
No. The war paint, or the camo paint.
Yeah. It wasn't on when he got in.
The Myrmidons are going to use their turn to bash at the glass as hard as they possibly can.
Just pressed up against it.
The glass shatters. There's this wave of sand and dust as these 5 insectoid soldiers lands at the bottom, ready themselves, and lock shields.
Ah, yes. Perfect phalanx. Too bad. The Macedonians did it better.
You're just throwing history shade for no reason.
The Macedonians did it better.
They didn't necessarily do it better. They just had a longer fucking spear.
That's doing it better.
Okay, fair play.
Back to the top with George.
Does that give the Myrmidons the enraged condition when he says that?
All of their attacks do plus 10 damage.
Do they know what the Macedonians are?
Superior.
And I'm gonna shoot him again. I'm gonna shoot him again.
Shoot him again. I know you're there this time.
Yeah. But can you stop it? But can you stop it?
Large Buster sword, but hollowed out and filled with Oxyclean. Verbal command opens valve at the tip, creating streak of Oxyclean. Command Oxyclean Tensho.
Damn it.
How'd you do, Adam?
4.
Son
damn.
of a bitch. Okay. So I got 2 on the roll. So that's 1 extra success that you have.
Cool. So, I'm gonna give him -1 or the.
Just blind him at him. Fuck it.
Sure. Why not? Yeah.
It's like,
Blind
I'm getting shot, just like, damn it, I can't see, there's blood in my eyes.
Oxyclean.
I don't know if a gun necessarily can apply the blinded condition. I don't believe off the top of my head it can.
It can permanently.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
You saw the Cyclops?
I'll give you.
Want to pin him?
Remember, he's got 1 to spend. I think pin costs 2.
That's variable.
Okay.
It's a base 2. No, wait, hold on. Apply the complication 2, character's next attack. And then additional successes increases the complication. I think it starts at 1 and it goes up from there.
All right. I'll let him take pinned again. Fuck it. Why not?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Stay down.
I mean, you can pin somebody with fire,
Yeah.
so they can't move.
All right. After George is James.
Are you pulling out your electrical lasso now?
Not yet. I need to shoot this fucker.
Shoot him.
I forgot to shoot the fucker.
Ah, fuck. There we go. 4 successes, 3 of them being 10s. Holy shit.
They're exploding.
Yeah, good shit.
All right. Yeah, you've got 2 successes left over. Actually, I'm sorry, 1. Because of his +1 aura of you can't hurt me.
Double pin.
Pinned again!
Just surrounded by a cage of bullets.
This is a really odd linchpin.
You can't move or else he's going to be in the line of fire.
There's not a whole lot I can do with all of these.
You can only bend space and time.
Because, like, we don't need to spend anything to do damage, right? They just do that automatically. But you need more than 1.
Well, again, you always have your basic 3 options of enhancement, difficulty, complication.
Yeah. So, I guess I'll give him an increase in difficulty.
Okay, that's a good idea. Randy.
Well, I guess I gotta go. Eye for an eye, as they like to say in ancient China.
I like to imagine you actually just punch him back. Just, hey man, what the hell?
Just trying to do my kung fu.
You just fucking haymaker his ass. He's just like, what?
Yeah, I'm haymaker. Haymaker. Fuck it.
All right, you. So the nunchuck stop whirling for a second, and you just lock eyes for a second, then poof. All right, give me
Like, how does it feel to be hit?
close combat might.
Oh man. That's 2 successes, but that's 2 10s. Come on. 4. 4 successes.
More.
I wish.
You hear a sickening crunch as this guy goes flying onto his back.
You did.
Man, that guy was a dickhead. He hit me square in the eye.
I just imagine those Randy just kind of bend over. What the fuck?
All right. George Kamizawa. You see him turn as he pulls his own handgun from his jacket and fire.
He's trying to serious. That's what showed up in like Japanese as the screech.
Randy strikes serious punch.
Yeah. Oh, what? Yeah. Does it hit though?
It does not, thanks to Xavier. It takes a chunk out of the tree next to you, and as the bark is blown off, you see it get sucked in through the window, and he curses. And he will move and head down further down the stairs, so effectively cutting off your line of sight.
Oh, right where I want him.
The fool.
You've entered my strike zone.
Now seduce him.
Con, you're up.
It would be a funny moment to activate I Am a Fire, but no. He's like, who is this man to challenge me? So
I've never felt so overpowered in my life. I like it.
he's coming down the stairs. Ambrosia
he's
flowing through.
He's kind of. He's gonna go about halfway down the stairs, but it is enough to reach him in one movement if you want. However,
I don't
you're
want to
gonna
reach him.
Okay,
I want to throw something at him.
by all means.
I want to go full Bollywood on this guy and just stick my hands under the back of my car and just flip it over and try to hit him.
Hip him?
Hip check. Please, off.
That is fantastic.
Well, then he could just like swing at the driveway and hit him just fine. Then that kind of hitbox.
Oh
Might
man, are these
athletics.
fucking souls like from software hitboxes?
My best dice roll.
Onyx Path, the dice app is just fucking me today.
2, 3, 4, 5, and a 10.
It's not your fault. Your dice.
That
are
is
there.
6 successes.
Jesus.
Oh!
Rolling manual dice.
All right. Then you have 6 successes to spend.
Well, I'm flipping the car over, and I imagine it's just kind of flipping up and just poof on him.
You would imagine, but
Yes.
tell me what you're gonna. Okay, what actually happens?
Damage pin.
What actually happens is his knack is going to activate.
What about the guy who was underneath the car, though?
Just finally breathes.
As you flip this at him, it basically is going to slam him into the wall. The car tumbles away, and you see what appears to be Daring McPherson as these cracks spread through his face, through his body, through his arms, and all at once he just crumbles like a broken statue. And as it takes you a minute to realign your sight, he's on the other staircase.
Steel!
Son of a bitch.
You're the Pillar Man!
However, that knack only negates the damage. It does not negate any stunts that you want to throw at him, technically. So
critical damage.
Awaken my master snap. I did say that Khan Kapoor's theme was a trap version of the Pillar Man theme, so it's an appropriate time for it to start playing right now. What are my stunned options one more time?
So you have your basic 3, and let's see.
Pretty sure that was a ranged attack.
Yeah. What are his options, Xavier?
Clip damage, critical hit, disarm, empty the clip, knockdown, pin. I'm pretty sure 6 is good enough to knock down or disarm.
Oh wait, it was a thrown attack. So he can blind, he can critical hit, he can disarm, and he can line drive. You spend successes to knock your opponent prone where they stand. And that would only cost him 2, given Darren's might.
So I have 4 left?
You have all 6. What do you want to do?
I have all 6. Oh boy. So the line breaker is the one that knocks him down?
Line drive, yes.
Line drive. Okay, I want to activate line drive then.
Okay, you've got 4 left.
And the way I imagine is like the car flips over, right? Crumbles into dust, other side. Car blows up, knocks him over.
He just hits the fucking carburetor. Son of a bitch!
He thought he was so fucking cool.
And I have 4 left?
Yes.
So blind is another 2, and then you fucking want to put complications on his actions, and
yeah, I'll blind him. So just a smoke and fire, just as the car blows up, and then complication is he's just like, what the fuck is happening?
Bless you.
You.
And I don't know. Can you put more points onto the complication? I don't know.
Does it stack?
Does it stack?
The complication is as many successes you want to spend on it.
So
I'll give it 2 then. So line drive, blind, and then 2 points of complication for 6.
All right, what do you think the complication is?
Complication? Well, basically, as the car blows up, it kind of embeds him into the staircase.
Okay, so we'll say if he doesn't buy off the complication of embedded into the staircase, he has to stay prone. Jim!
How many insects are still standing?
All 5.
5.
Need to teach them the ways of Oxyclean.
I want to look up what happens if you put Oxyclean on ants.
That's going to lead to some fucked up YouTube videos.
We're about to find out. I'm going to hit the nearest one.
You're just gonna... just tubs of Oxyclean? Like Drake of the 99 Dragons throwing away fucking pistols with just tubs of fucking Oxyclean.
I have a hammer sack of Oxyclean.
Let's do it.
Like, how flammable is Oxyclean?
It's oxygen.
God damn it.
You're fine, baby.
I don't know how flammable it is.
Flammability rating is 0.
Damn it.
Then it's not oxy.
Well, that's only because you haven't mixed it with gunpowder yet.
Oh shit, yeah, that's right.
I would assume that would up its combustibility. If that's not a word, it should be.
Alright, so I'm going to hit this ant. Or whatever it is. I'm going to guess it's an ant.
Basically, yes.
Oh, difficulty breathing, dryness and peeling of skin, fainting, hives of itching, redness, swelling of eyes.
Hives? Shit.
Tightness in the throat, unusually warm skin, confusion, diarrhea, dizziness, headaches, hearing loss, lightheadedness, nausea.
Oh man,
rapid
you had
breathing,
me at tightness of the throat.
severe drowsiness, stomach pain, vomiting. As well as a possible stinging sensation and skin irritation.
Alright, well, that's 3 successes.
To chuck shit at them.
Okay, so Yeah, basically you are able to just wing this again in their now humanoid eyes, which burns and stings, and one of them sort of stumbles back.
He's out of formation.
Yeah, basically.
Phalanx.
The Phalanx never expected OxyClean.
Shit, yeah, I guess you're right.
Ancient problems require modern solutions.
Alright, the Mook is gonna try. Well, okay, technically Mook means something else, but the professional thug is gonna again, eyes burning, screaming, fire in Jim's direction. Oh, hot shit! Roll your defense pool there, Austin.
Can
Can you get more than one?
That's just my alright. These.
You get 3.
Ooh, that's a 10.
No, roll it again.
Nope, that's a 5. Just one success.
One success. All right, so this one actually wings you in the shoulder.
Ah, you have to clean that later.
Just like, getting shot, just put Oxyclean on it.
Like you stick it in the fucking wound, and you're like, you fucking light it and cauterize it, even though it's not combustible.
The gunpowder cauterization.
Have you tried salting your wounds? That doesn't do anything to clean it. That just makes a bigger mess. Oxyclean.
What's your stamina, Austin?
3.
Ooh.
Your stamina is 3. Then it will, or the thug will spend all 3 of, or no, I have 2 successes left. That doesn't work. Can't empty the clip. He will disarm you of your Oxyclean.
No!
That's basically neutering him.
His bullet soars through the hammer sack and then just whoosh, pile of Oxyclean on the ground.
So I've disappeared in a smoke screen. I have cover now, you fool.
My weapon's all around me.
He's gonna fucking be that fucking the environmental fighter from Baki.
No.
So the Myrmidons will move forward in formation, and nobody's really standing together. Billy May's here, or am I?
Which way is down?
I knew it.
Let's say the formation advances on Randy Sensei, because he's big and tough. All right, give me your first defense roll, Randy.
Oh no! Is this where Randy dies?
I mean, how many people
Probably
can
not.
attack you at once?
5.
I feel like only 3 of them could attack you if they want to stay in formation.
I'll say that's fair. How'd you do on defense?
That is. I cannot keep this shit together. It's stamina, composure, or resolve.
Yes,
So
whatever's
5.
your highest.
That's 2.
All right. Randy is able to deflect a spear point with his nunchucks. Give me another one.
Just like the simulations.
3.
3. You duck out of the way of another lunging spear. One more.
Oh shit! These guard dogs look weird, man.
I should have brought my fucking Hydra.
Oh, that would have been fucking great.
I
Go
thought you were
get
gonna.
Go get him, boy.
I don't think we had a way of bringing it.
I mean,
You can walk.
You could walk.
How'd you do on the
Tension
third one?
increases.
I did 2.
2. Okay, so this one actually will catch you right in the shoulder. Would you like injured or maimed?
Don't I still have like 2 bruised?
It doesn't. A weapon can only do as least damage as it could possibly do. A spear cannot bruise you.
I mean, it can.
The blunt end.
I guess injured.
All right.
Are you sure you don't want the main? Again, I don't know why you would want that.
Don't forget you're getting bonuses now, Tom.
Oh, yeah. That's right, because my she is stupid and says minus.
Oh yeah. Did we figure that out? Why some of them were at pluses?
Because it adds difficulty to your actions.
Okay. So there's no reason to take a lower one.
Not as far as I can tell. All right. Let's see. I said it caught you in the shoulder. So, unfortunately, this is a pretty savage jab that dislocates Randy's shoulder just a bit. And this one is actually going to give you +2 to any action that doesn't use one hand.
This is cumulative. You're +1.
Well, it seems as though I'm done with this fight. I can't do anything anymore.
You can still use nunchucks one-handed.
You said things that don't require 2 hands.
Yeah, things that do not require 2 hands. So anything one-handed, you're good.
You can be like,
All right. The other 2 are going to attempt to jab their spears into the cloud of Oxyclean. So, Austin, give me your defense rolls.
Do I still get the 3 if I'm wounded?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. No successes.
Ooh. The first one's going to purchase critical damage.
Oh, yeah, 'cause he can't dodge. His dice pool is 3. His complication is, or his wound is 3.
So, injured or maimed?
I mean, I only had 2 left, so you clipped me before, and you shot my mag.
Taken out. Going all in.
So you only had 2 health boxes left?
I mean, stamina's my health, right?
No.
No.
There's a health check at the bottom.
Oh, okay. He did 1 or 2 damage. Sorry.
2.
No.
2? I'm injured.
Well, it doesn't scale down like World of Darkness. It's individual.
So you don't actually have your second injured. You only have 1 injured, 1 maimed, and 2 bruised, right? That's the base?
Yeah, so
I
he's...
believe so.
Alright, well then he's gotten through the bruise.
At
I'm
stamina,
injured.
hang on. He's got 3 stamina. At stamina 3, you get an extra injured level, I believe.
Oh, okay. So yes, you have all of the ones on the actual paper.
Yeah, stamina 1 gives you an extra bruised, stamina 3 gives you an extra injured, and I think stamina 5 gives you an extra maimed, if I remember correctly.
Okay, so he's hit me 3 times. I have no idea what's going on.
That's okay, neither do I.
Okay, well, so where's it, I got 3 stamina, he's hit me for 3, I don't know how this tracks.
No.
What do you...
So you have 2, you got...
Alright, Austin, look at the bottom right-hand corner of your sheet. And
I see the bruised, injured, maimed.
Okay.
And he's going to do 2 things of damage. I'm assuming you want both of those to be the injured.
Okay, I've got 2 bruised, 2 injured, and 1 maimed.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
Okay. Well, because I've already got the bruised from when he first hit me.
Yeah. Well, now you're going to mark off both of your injured, unless you want to take the main for some reason. Now, I don't understand why anyone would do that.
So then I have 1 more bruised and a maimed left?
Yes.
Yes.
And then
Okay.
you die.
Okay.
You don't die. You only die if I say you die. Otherwise, you're just KO'd. So
Now the second attack, you also can't do anything, so just take the damage.
Alrighty. I think I know what's going on. I know these numbers.
all right, so this guy actually stabs into your stomach, and you can feel something give as a bone inside cracks. So I'm going to give you, basically, I'm going to modify the broken leg condition and give you +2 difficulty on all agility actions.
Darn.
And let's see, I don't want to give you cracked ribs because that would lower your defense.
It's already at 0.
Let's make something else up.
Blind. Blind by the...
No, stunts and conditions are 2 separate things. You have +2 difficulty to athletics rolls.
Alrighty.
Just persuade the ants to stop.
And now here comes the second attack. Roll defense.
Ah. I can't? What?
Well, it's... Oh, you got no successes last time?
Yeah, I got 0.
It's you roll defense for every attack. So roll your 3 dice, and you actually can beat this.
Not with no successes.
I'll do it.
Get better dice.
He lost his Oxyclean. He just ate shit and died.
I'm powerless.
All right, that is going to be 1 level of maimed then.
Oh.
There's only 1 level of maimed.
So I believe Austin still has 1 bruised level, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're not taken out yet.
Oh. I live to clean another day.
You just have hella penalties that I don't think that can be overcome with a decent die roll.
New.
Are they really cumulative? That's insane.
Well, the idea is that all of the penalties don't affect the same thing. That's what the conditions are for.
Yeah, but like most of them that'd be relevant, you're gonna be taking like a 4 or 5 total. Like, I don't know how big they want your dice pools to be right now, but they ain't that high.
Here's an interesting one, considering that you're currently standing in the cloud of Oxyclean. I will give you acid burns.
No!
Increase difficulty of all physical and social actions by 4.
No! How am
Okay.
I going to sell Oxyclean now?
How is he supposed to buy off those with his dice pool?
Good point. We'll say this is just a bit of the reddening that Oxyclean is known to cause for, and I'll knock away the physical for now. All right, but Jim Morris is currently on the ropes as we go back to the top with George.
Do I see do I see anybody?
Okay, Glenn has fucking drawn the line. Now it's getting weird.
Not from your current vantage point. You would have to move.
Can I use my parkour to try to jump to another tree or something?
No, Adam, there's no one you can see from there. You gotta jump down.
But if I go down, I gotta go back up.
What?
Why would you have to go back up?
There's no one up. Everyone's on the ground floor.
Josh is perplexed by Adam fucking. By Adam is playing 4D chess right now.
Did you make that? What?
Okay, I love it. Oh man.
Maximum Photoshop skills.
God damn.
I love you, Daestra.
Alright. Now, you can just jump down, shoot somebody. The file name was pretty great.
You could just wrap your legs around a branch and then just turn yourself over so you're upside down shooting.
Make sure you spin before you get down in the branch.
Yeah, 360 no scope, bring my back. I guess I'll go inside the building.
All right, you're gonna drop. You're gonna move. You go into the building. That is your action. I'm gonna say from where you're standing. Well, actually, no. I'll give you a standing. I'll give you an action. From where you're standing, you probably can't see Darren as he's prone and embedded in the staircase. But you can see the last mook that's literally blind firing. You can see the line of ant soldiers on the other side of the cloud of Oxyclean that's suspiciously bleeding. What would you like to do?
If you have a grenade, use it.
I'll call my air support. Let's get,
hold on.
Take them all out.
Like, we need an airstrike.
And he's gone an 8 kill streak and is calling 8.
Yeah, I got a 2-hit streak.
Hey man, Predator missile's only like 5. You should always go for that.
I got a 2-hit streak, the most I've ever done.
Well, no, he got the care package.
Yeah, I'll shoot the ants.
Okay, you're going to shoot one of the Myrmidons. Go for it. There's one that looks slightly injured and covered in Oxyclean burns. Or would you like a fresh one?
A fresh one.
You got it. Take your shot. And I will say they don't know about you, so no defense pool for them.
I'm gonna got 4 successes.
How much?
4 again.
All right. If you apply critical damage to this thing, you blow its face clean off.
Yeah.
All right.
Up on the head.
So, one of the Myrmidon's head completely explodes. Its limp body collapses to the ground, and George Kamizawa is sort of crouching in one of the windowsills, gun at the ready. James Wesley Irving.
Well, now would be a good time to get my dynamite. That's dangerous, so I'm not going to do that.
Throw it at the staircase where the man's embedded.
That was the idea.
Shield
Just
this.
embeds him deeper into the staircase.
I need to shoot people.
Who are you going to shoot?
A bunch of Myrmidons.
Well, let's see how many successes I get. Four successes again.
You could kill a Myrmidon.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot a Myrmidon and the guy blind fire.
You're gonna okay. What are you using to split? Oh, you're splitting actions.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. So, how many successes to each?
2.
Okay. Myrmidon rolls his defense. Unfortunately, your bullet pang right off his hoplon. The blind firing dude.
Is his shield bulletproof?
For the sake of this, it is.
Man, you know those ancient Bronze Age fucking shields. They built them to take those high caliber high velocity rounds.
Fortunately, however, you have completely splattered the guy blind firing across the floor.
I saw those, Couch.
Then I'm going to move away.
In which direction?
Away from the line of spiders. Or ants.
Okay.
Spiders.
So are you... Because one movement will take you out of the building. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Okay. So then it will take them a full round to reach you, basically.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a whiz.
Yo, Glenn, if I give you like $10, can you bring some White Castle for me too?
All right, Randy, you're up.
Oh God, I can't fight all 3 of these things.
Well, that's bad because there's 4.
Wait, what?
Well, not on you, right?
There's 4 left.
Yeah, but I had 3 on me and then 2 on Austin.
Right,
Yeah,
and one's
but
dead now.
he's he's
Okay,
Yes,
I see.
I get the math.
I get it. I misunderstood you.
If you got something else, you should use it, because I don't see you fighting them.
I don't have anything else.
Your food.
Use your
I
food.
gave it-
They're still ants. Use the sugar. Or do you have alcohol?
What's the chances that my holster has at least 2 cans of Keith Stone?
That's hardly alcohol.
It's something, damn it.
Give me a percentile roll. I'll give you a chance. What, do you want me to do it?
No. I just have to hope.
Hope and pray.
Chad, give me your energy.
Papa, Midget, you there? I need beer.
That's a 42.
You gave the keystone to the Hydra!
Dang it.
But it was the only way to bond with it.
We shared a drink. Well, I'm gonna run towards James.
Okay, so you're basically making a collapsing retreat. What the hell is he gonna do? So far, his knacks are worthless. So,
I mean, he tanked a hit from a car.
that's true.
Too bad the car blew up afterwards.
All right, I know what he's gonna do. First, he's gonna try to get the fuck out of the floor. What was the complication on that? It was 2, I think.
2.
Darren is stuck in the floor.
As he's just...
Pillar man, I tell ya.
All right, Khan, you're up.
Oh boy. So my friends are all being attacked by a bunch of myrmidons. When you said this place was littered with Grecian statues,
Yes, sir.
well, I'm going to try to get the myrmidons to focus on me by basically picking up one of these Greek statues and just smashing it down brutally on one of these myrmidons.
Okay. That is totally possible. I thought for sure you were going to use I Am a Fire again.
Oh, and the myrmidons. Have you all ever seen a man so handsome?
Give me the roll. Do you want the injured one or one of the uninjured ones?
I'll take one of the injured ones.
Oh, you
'Cause
got it.
I need a brutally smash one of those things.
Okay.
Is this close combat or athletics?
This is close combat. Well,
Okay.
it could be either one, really.
I have the same dice pool either way.
Well, you know, Con, how big is your penis? That'll show them.
4 successes.
4 fucking successes. You have completely and utterly just crushed this thing to a pulp.
Yeah. So I imagine just picking this thing up over my head and just where Myrmidon was, there's now a Grecian statue.
Well, it probably cracked and splattered with your amazing super strength, and now there's 2 columns of white smoke in the room.
Do I make some sort of persuasion roll to get them to focus on me with my brutal display?
Nope, that's good enough. Everyone else is
Okay.
running like hell. Jim, what's Jim gonna do?
Eat shit and die.
Survive.
I don't think he's here right now. On my computer, his screen is loading.
I can see Austin.
I can also see Austin.
Austin, can you hear us?
Well,
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
It is your action.
Hmm.
You can roll around and die.
I'm very much about to do that because there's not a lot else I can do.
Quick, find cover. Patch your wounds with Oxyclean.
I was gonna say, do you bite down on the tooth, the hollow tooth full of Oxyclean? Take yourself out.
My Oxyclean pill. Can I withdraw?
Yeah, absolutely. There's not like opportunity attacks or anything in this system.
Very well then. I will retreat.
Okay, so you head in the same direction as everyone else. The only issue is one of your conditions is currently halving your movement speed. So you're able to get to about the doorway. They're able to see you coming, leaving a trail of red-stained Oxyclean in your wake. But
it's just cherry flavor Oxyclean. Orange glow, cherry Oxyclean.
Oh, fucking Oxyclean, fucking code red.
All right, the three Myrmidons remaining will sort of reorganize their phalanx and strike at Khan Kapoor.
The fools.
Give me
they
that
have
defense.
me surrounded.
And remember that you have your plus two enhancement.
10s explode. That's 4 for the first one.
You bat aside the first spear. Roll again.
And that is 3 for the second one.
3 for the second one. This one is actually going to slice across the side of your neck.
Is that injured?
That's going to be an injured if you want an injured.
Or you can take the maim.
He doesn't want it.
You sure?
And that is 4 again for the third one.
So for your injured, since it did slice across your neck, what's a good compulsion for that?
You're slowly dying and bleeding out.
It's not a lethal blow.
That's actually also not true. You want to be very slow.
You can't talk as well.
I was thinking of that. But yeah, +2 difficulty to your persuasions.
That's okay. I have a +2 anyway.
So balance it out.
The other guy completely stumbles as he lunges for you. You catch the tip of the spear in your pecs and snap it.
Now, their shields were Kevlar, but what about their armor?
Let's find out. George, you're up.
Like super Kevlar.
I'm gonna shoot an ant in the face.
Do it, bud.
Do the one in the middle. Break their little phalanx they're trying to do.
Yeah, break their
That does.
formation.
I did give them mechanical stuff for being in formation, so that's a good idea.
Shooting for the one in the middle.
What's that? Only 2. Damn it. Yeah.
2?
Yeah.
What's he gonna do? Block it? He's looking the wrong way.
Yeah.
You have 2 successes with which to buy stunts.
Are you going to go ahead and make things complicated?
Yes.
Is that going to be your status?
Okay, what's the complication?
Hard to move. Or
Hard to move? Okay, there's a pile of Oxyclean at his feet. He cannot move unless he spends a success to do it. I like it. James.
That's a fucking mountain of Oxyclean.
It really is.
He's a mountain of a man. Speaking of, Tom, did I tell you who's going to the El Paso Comic Con?
No. Why?
Jake the Snake Roberts.
Who?
How dare you? I got 3 successes. And I'm going to shoot one in the back.
Okay. You're shooting for an injured one or an uninjured one?
Yeah, I'll shoot the same one George did.
All right. Unfortunately, he is not able to interpose his shield, and you pop off another head.
Quick.
Randy Sensei.
Quick, grab my dynamite.
Oh. I'll grab his dynamite.
You have dynamite?
Yeah, I just haven't needed to use it.
And throw it
yeah. It's a pretty archaic way of dealing with things. I had it mostly for flavor, but if Randy really wants to use it...
God damn it.
Do you want to use the dynamite? I'll let you use the dynamite.
I'm gonna use the dynamite.
God damn it, Daestra.
How do you light it?
Hits it really hard with those nunchucks.
Wait, I need a one-liner here, because Randy was just wondering what he could do with dynamite.
What?
I said Randy was just wondering what could he do with dynamite. So I need the one-liner as you light this thing and you throw it at the Myrmidons. What do you say?
This is my type of pest control.
All right.
Better than raid.
Pesticide.
All right, give me dexterity, athletics, and I'm going to give, because you're using dynamite, I'm going to give this attack the shockwave tag, which means that...
Oh, shit! Con, you have evasion, right?
Oh, that's a good point. I forgot Khan was there. Oh, well. I think he'll be all right. Khan, roll defense.
I got...
Thank God for 10s. 2 10s.
I got 3 successes.
3 successes.
I have 5.
So as there's this fucking brouhaha going on in the center, you just hear this tss, as a stick of dynamite lands at your feet. How did you do, Tom?
I got 3 successes.
3 successes. So, with the glow of ambrosia, you can feel pieces of dislodged shrapnel cascading over your flesh, and you don't even fucking flinch because you're Khan fucking Kapoor.
Now, what about the guy stuck in the staircase that can't move?
Technically, that would be past the shockwave range.
Is it? Because I thought shockwave was everybody in the range band.
Yeah. What range band do you give dynamite?
All of it.
It depends.
A nuke.
So I'll tell you this. You have basically completely neutered the opposition. He's stuck in the stairs with a single fucking health box left. We're at a combat. What do you do?
Do it, Con. Finish him.
I'm gonna go up to the staircase and just kind of look at, just kind of peer over him, like what is it? Like in the movie Friday, like the whole you got knocked the fuck out style, just kind of leaning over him kind of thing.
Who's your daddy? Stomp his head in.
No, that's what I'm about to say. I'm like, so who was your father?
And what does he do?
Dionysus. My dad was Dionysus.
You think I give a shit about some drunk as a dad? Randy's got 2!
Wait, 2 drunks or 2 dads?
Yes.
Dads. I mean, we don't know how you were born, but they were both drunk. They're just like,
Hey, who was the...
I was like, well, my name is Khan Kapoor. You can call my father Mr. Kapoor. And Dionysus is a bitch of a dad, as I just kind of punch him right in the face.
All right. The entire house shakes on its foundation. Your fist goes through the marble staircase. Blood drops to the once pristine marble floor. And the ambrosia-fueled drug empire of Darren McPherson is officially no more.
Unless we start again.
well, Mr. Khan, I'll be expecting a transfer to my bank account.
You will have it. But first, let's go see what he had in his office. I'm assuming he kept the deed there.
Sure.
Loot the bodies.
That's probably a pretty good assumption.
How much gold do I find on them?
Well, no,
This isn't Canada. They don't shoot money out.
No, actually, you have to loot the whole place because the treasure and the paintings are all calculated into that.
God damn it. Alright, let's...
The soul patch.
Oh, that would have been good. Just kill him by pulling his soul patch off.
I have your soul.
Just like Bayard Gash did to that one guy, the weirdo with the mustache.
Yeah.
You do not have a reservation. I will show you to your table.
Didn't he just like rip off one?
Yeah, just get the little
Great.
curly mustaches. Bayard Gash when I just ripped one of them off.
Your
So-
table's right there.
I do intend to continue this. I think we had a lot of fun playing Scion. I assume because we went an hour over what we usually do, we're going to wait for the full review for next week?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But in the meantime, so I do want to continue this. It certainly seems like our viewers like it. If anybody doesn't like it, by all means, let me know. Your feedback matters to us a lot. But
If you don't like us having fun, I'll understand.
I don't like it having fun.
that is currently the end of this chapter of my Scion series.
Woohoo!
Daestra likes the meme Scion.
I could tell.
The silence.
So let's tally experience. You all attended the game. Austin, this is for you too.
Ooh.
Since you'll probably end up playing Jim Morris again. Or unless
Yeah.
you want something else.
Well, no, not until I have a son. I'm just Jim Morris right now.
Jim
So-
Morris Jr.
You all attended the game, that's one. We did, like you said, we didn't really get a chance to establish our short-term deeds, so I will give you guys credit for that. You beat Darren. A
Did
player
we have an
achieved.
epic showdown?
I will count that as an epic showdown. So
Yay.
That was the band goal.
Woohoo! I don't know how much that is.
I'm checking.
I think it's 3
Five.
or 5. Is it 5?
I think it's fine.
It actually doesn't say. Achieve their
20.
short-term deed. Achieve their short-term. All players achieve short-term deed. A player achieves their
Short-term
long-term
deed.
deed.
Is the band goal the story? No, it's
I
not.
think it might be the story milestone. So I will give everyone 6 XP for tonight, and vote for who gets the bonus.
Mine goes to Austin.
Austin.
Yeah, awesome.
I was going to give mine to Tom for making friends with the Hydra and making a Cyclops in the Cotton Hill.
Daestra, you basically gave Austin the XP. I want you to know this.
Also because of
I have
Texas.
autism.
All right, 3
God
votes for
damn it.
Austin, 1 vote for Tom. Anybody else?
Daestra, I fully intend to play a mummy someday. A mummy duels.
Hmm.
I could just physically beat you up, or we could play a game. A children's card game, perhaps? Dice game? A capsule game. The other forgotten one, the capsule one.
Dungeon Dice. Oh yeah, the capsule. Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Since we are running late, I will go ahead and call the votes there. I don't see too many other votes coming in. 4 for Austin. 5
Five
for
for-
Austin. All right, Austin, I think you got this one running away, buddy. So you have 7 XP on your character sheet.
Ooh.
For next year when you play with us.
Yeah.
Don't be a
Does XP build interest?
Austin.
We might establish a floor. I think that's pretty traditional for us at this point. All right, so next week we will have our full review of Scion 2nd Edition. In the meantime, guys, thanks for joining. You fantastic, wonderful viewers, thank you so much for watching. Especially all the new people we got today. You guys are awesome. All of our old friends, thank you again for showing up. I know how much it sucks to try and schedule and attend a live stream, so it means a lot that you're here. For anybody that doesn't know, if you're watching on Twitch, please follow. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe. If you're listening on one of our many podcasting venues, do whatever it is they do there. Social media down below. If you really like us, Patreon. If you want to hang out with us, Discord. Anybody want to say anything else?
TikTok. No.
God damn it.
No, TikTok.
Go listen to Saint Anger.
Friend, tick, tock.
And
use Oxyclean.
And use Oxyclean.
Hey, do you think we can get a sponsorship? Anyways.
Oxyclean sponsorship.
That'd be the first.
And see you guys next time.
All right. Have a good one, guys. Good night.